Alrighty guys, what is going on everybody? Welcome to the coverage here of Tropical Storm Hilary making landfall right now across portions of Southern California. Hope everyone is having an amazing day so far despite the craziness of what's going on here right now. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump on into it, my friends. Let's go ahead and see who we got here for today. We got Kid Storm coverage, we have Robin, we have Crystal, D-Fair, Andy, we have Renz, let's see here. We got ourselves Ryan, David, Jeff, TRG, Wolf Lover, let's see here. Who else we got? We got Terry, we got Cordy, DJ, Whopper. What's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing good. Like I said, glad to have y'all here for the coverage for today. So as you guys may or may not know, obviously we are having a tropical storm making landfall across Southern California. This is extremely rare. And right now, as of like the last update within the last hour, this thing has been a tropical storm, you know, sustained winds of 60 miles per hour with gusts up to 70. You guys can see that little graphic down there in the bottom right. I'm going to be updating this from time to time, you know, getting that updated and everything. But yeah, so that is, you know, that is essentially what we are, you know, looking at here. And right now, we have this boatload of rain here. I mean, we have a lot of rain driving its way into Southern California. So it looks like San Diego is actually starting to get a little bit of a rain band here. Pretty heavy rainfall is expected out of that there. I mean, overall, you can see there's a lot of rain included with this system here. It's actually really, really crazy. Let's see. Someone asked chat the other day if there could be an earthquake from the storm. My goodness, stay safe out of this. Yeah, that's crazy. There was an earthquake here, apparently. I heard there towards LA. That is crazy. That is really crazy. You know, honestly, they're already getting hit hard enough right now, but... See, David says felt no earthquake. Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, apparently some people got it. It was a point, I think it was a 5.0 from what I heard. That is absolutely crazy. Now, of course, guys, they did change the precipitation outlook here overall. Here's the latest verdict here. San Diego is expected to receive around 1 to 2 inches of rainfall. Los Angeles is still in that zone of 2 to 4. You know, we are still talking 2 to 4 inches of rainfall being possible. It honestly seems like that line has shifted more to the west. It seems like it moved a little bit more to the west here overall. But you can see that this thing has, like I said, this thing has, or it is expected to bring in a lot of rainfall. Big old streak of rainfall throughout portions here of Southern California into south central Nevada here. We are still talking, you know, towards Death Valley, some localized areas here, maybe up to 4 to 6 inches of rainfall is actually likely overall. So we're going to have to keep an eye on it. Let's see, Muddy Rockets, dude, with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, man, saying Hilary, storm damage broke aliens out Area 51. Now they're attacking California, causing earthquakes. It's getting real, man, for real. That's funny, dude. Thank you so much for the $5 donations. Very sweet of you, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. But like I said, yeah, this thing is tracking its way up here to the north, kind of northwest here. We do got a few weather stations reporting wind gusts up to 39 here. We got a few up to 43. It's just now starting to roll inland, which I believe the center is right in here somewhere, right around here. It's really hard to tell where the center is at just because of, you know, the satellite imagery here. This whole system's been breaking apart here, so it's really hard to determine what position the low pressure system's in. You can see there's a lot of dry air coming down from the south here. A lot of precipitation pulling its way up into Southern California right now. You can see this big old jet of just moisture. I mean, look at this. This is like ridiculous. This is just crazy. We got ourselves a big old train here, like a really big jet of just precipitation driving its way up here from the southwest up and even the portions of, like, you know, Idaho. And like I was talking about, guys, they do actually have a flooding threat out there for Idaho as well. Which I'm going to go ahead and bring you guys over here. So, yeah, they do have a flooding threat for portions here. Actually, they extended it into eastern Oregon. They made it one big threat, it looks like. Hold on, let me actually... This might be the wrong day. Let's go ahead and switch to... precipitation here. Here we go. Day 1. That's right. There we go. Okay. That makes more sense. But, yeah, they do have it for Oregon as well. Up into portions here of Idaho, southwestern Montana. Possibility for some flooding out of this. But like I said, the heaviest flooding, like I said, at least a 70% chance of flooding will be likely out there towards, like, Riverside. We got areas here towards, like, you know, Desert Hot Springs. That's at least a 70% chance of flooding occurring within, you know, 25 miles of a specific location. So it's a pretty good shot there. Also, like, Joliet inside of that as well. Barstow, Ridgecrest. Once again, this does include Death Valley. Death Valley is inside of this region, which is actually pretty crazy. You know, like I said, you rarely see rain happening for Death Valley. And like I said, there is a shot here according to the Weather Prediction Center, there's actually a shot that we could be seeing some rainfall totals, right there around 4 to 6 inches. 4 to 6 inches of rainfall is a possibility out there, which is crazy. That is crazy. Now, there's a few localized areas. It seems like the latest Weather Prediction Center outlook here kind of has areas just shyly to the northeast of Los Angeles, maybe getting up 6 to 10 inches of rainfall. It's possible, but it would be more localized. It would be kind of a little bit difficult to, or it would be a little bit difficult to be in that region considering it's not really a large area. But localized, it could get up to that, which is crazy. Let's see, how long will Hilary last? So this system is expected to still be a tropical storm here by basically tomorrow morning for Monday, for at least Eastern time, 2 a.m. Expected to still remain a tropical storm here, 40-mile-per-hour sustained winds with gusts up to 60. Now, whenever it comes to it here, so this would be around, let's see, so this would be right there around 11 p.m., I believe. I think 11 p.m. You guys are... pretty sure it's 11 p.m. for you guys. This thing will still be a tropical storm, but this thing is expected to rapidly deteriorate as it rolls its way through the Rockies here. And you can actually see this thing does become post-tropical over portions of northern Nevada here. So this basically means we're going to still be seeing some winds here around 30 miles an hour with gusts getting up to around 45. Still being possible. Obviously, we're still expecting a lot of rainfall for central and southern Nevada here, as you guys do have that moderate threat for flooding, that flooding threat level. The flooding threat level 3 out of 4. It's a really big deal still. I mean, this does include Las Vegas. Like I said, Las Vegas is probably going to be seeing a decent amount of rainfall. Now, Las Vegas does have a small tornado threat as well. Like I said, there's actually a shot for a couple cyclone-induced tornadoes on the eastern flank of the storm right now. So we're going to have to be looking out there for that. Obviously, you can see the brown area. It's a little bit hard to make out because of all my overlays here, but right here, got a big brown area here. So this is basically the region where we could be seeing, like I said, a 5% chance of tornadoes within 25 miles of a given location. So every 25 miles, that makes up this brown area. There's a 5% chance that a tornado could drop somewhere in there. So we'll have to really be looking out there for that. Kids, I did see that 50% near Florida. Yes, I did see it. I've been watching it for the last couple of days. But anyways, let's see here. Let's see, but yeah, I just find it crazy. I just find it really, really crazy. Like I said, I just find it really, really crazy. The fact that this system is going through here, right? That alone is crazy. But on top of that, like I said, apparently they just got an earthquake too. Apparently LA just got hit by a 5.0 earthquake, which is what are the odds? That's just crazy. So obviously prayers goes out to California today. This is, like I said, this is going to be a pretty impactful system here. We're going to have to definitely be watching this one very closely. Like I said, right now, you guys, is currently sustained here, like I said, around 60 miles per hour. So, current sustained winds of around 60, with wind gusts getting up into the 70s. It's kind of what we're looking at here right now. This thing will continue pushing its way up here to the northwest. Like I said, it looks like it's moving a little bit more west than the track had it. It looks like it's moving a little bit more to the west here, in which, like I said, in the latest Weather Prediction Center outlooks, they have this thing, dumping about 2 to 4 inches still over portions of Los Angeles, kind of around 1 to 2 for San Diego here. Is the latest verdict here. But still, like I said, Death Valley is still in that region where we are talking, 4 to 6 inches with locally, extremely rare, locally events maybe getting up to 6 to 10. But that would be pretty rare to come across, considering that, there's not that many areas that this does include. But still, this is definitely... it definitely is pretty crazy here, not going to lie. I'm going to go ahead and take you guys over here to the models really quickly. I want to go ahead and show you all what's going on here regarding the system here. We're going to go ahead and bring up the latest and greatest outlook here. So let's go ahead and bring you all over here to the models. So here is the NAM 3K. It's not a perfect tropical model, but I'm just showing you the precipitation that's going to be rolling through. Current time is right around here, so this is kind of the point where we're at right now. Got some rain falling across Nevada right now. We got some rain coming across Southern California. This is going to continue tracking its way up here to the north, bringing some heavy rain through the regions. Eventually, maybe even reaching portions of northeastern California with a bit of rainfall as well. Tracking through central western portions of Nevada into southeastern Oregon, and then continuing its way up here to the north. Absolutely a crazy system. A boatload of rainfall is expected out of this guy. So we got to definitely be on the lookout for that. overall here. Now, whenever it comes to the current wind field, guys, I do want to go and show you guys that real quickly. So the current wind field, meaning where the tropical storm force winds are right now, according to the surface wind field estimate here, we are estimating these tropical storm force winds to be right in here as of now. Obviously, this thing's no longer a hurricane, so we don't have any hurricane wind field, but we are seeing a very broad, a very large, tropical storm force wind field here as well, which is pretty crazy. Let's see here. Crystal, member for 8 months. Thank you so much for the tropical storm team, saying thanks for everything you do. You're very welcome, Crystal. You are very, very welcome. So I'm glad to be here for y'all. Just want to make sure you guys are being safe out there and that y'all are prepared. That's all we care about here on this channel. It's just making sure that everybody is obviously ready to go. Like I said, I hope you guys are prepared for this. I hope you guys, took our advice here over the last couple of days. Get your things that you need. Like I said, obviously we have, hopefully you have your water. Hopefully you have your water, your food, first aid kit, flashlights with extra batteries. Optional weather radio. But like I said, we'll be live here covering this here. Wait, what happened here? Uh-oh, guys, I got to switch y'all over here real quickly. Apparently, we got a wind report of 69 miles an hour in Yuma. What? I'm actually going to open up a different radar. Hold on a minute, y'all. Yeah, apparently we got ourselves a 69 mile per hour winds coming out of Yuma. That's pretty brutal. I'm going to go ahead and slowly work my way over here. This program does not really allow me to specifically go to somewhere and choose it right off the bat. But yeah, I'm going to work my way over there, and we're going to see what's going on with that. That is crazy. There it is right there. Okay, so this has to be some outer band activity. It's got to be. Oh yeah, you can see those outer bands. Yeah, look at that. Dust storm with visibility 1/4 of a mile, but there is 69 mile per hour winds reported with that there. That's crazy. Also, another dust storm report here. Visibility as low as 100 feet. Yeah, this thing's kicking up a lot of dust, I'm sure, considering that those winds are really rolling through there. That is crazy. That is really crazy. Let's see here. Definitely prepared. First time I experienced this in San Diego, so Steph. Well, I'm glad to see that you are preparing for it. Like I said, obviously, yeah, it's good to take this thing seriously. Like I said, I mean, even if it does underperform, it's still good to be prepared. It is still obviously good to be, ready to go and to be, prepared for the worst. That is obviously, the good thing is to make sure you are ready. Like I said, right there towards San Diego, or we are seeing a rain band working its way through San Diego right now, as you guys can currently see on the radar here. We're talking, winds are not terribly too strong. It doesn't look like. Looks like winds are still under 10 for the most part, but I think those are probably going to increase here in the next few. I mean, like I said, considering we have ourselves, let's see here, 37 mile an hour sustained winds out here, right there near areas just east of Mexicali, which is pretty nuts. You can see some of these other wind markers here. We have 66 gusts. There you go, 66 mile an hour wind gusts reported on this guy. On this one, we're talking 44. So the winds are right in here, right by Yuma, it looks like. Looks like Yuma's getting hit pretty good by these winds at the moment. And obviously, I do expect those to continue pushing up to the north here. And like I said, right now, guys, the storm is estimated to have sustained winds here of right around 60 miles per hour, with gusts here getting up to right around 70 is from what it looks like here at the moment. So overall, that is that. Let's go and see Steph with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Steph. Very sweet of you. I really appreciate that. Big thank you. Thank you so much. And like I said, please be safe out there, my friend. Like I said, we'll keep you updated. I'll keep you all alerted and everything like that. But yeah, once again, thank you so much, Steph. Very sweet of you. So like I said, whenever it comes to it, guys, y'all, once again, we still have a really big high risk for flooding. It looks like that they might have moved that a little bit more to the west slightly. So this region right here, you have at least a 70% chance of flooding occurring out there. So a really good shot at seeing flooding across the pink here. You can see a high risk, which is the highest risk you can have for flooding. Like I said, at least a 70% chance of flooding. Across the red here, it's at least a 40% chance as well. So these right here, these are the regions where it's going to be the worst for flooding. Obviously, Southern California, central Southern Nevada is what we're looking at there. Let's see here. Ryan says it's by far not even the worst part yet. It's starting to get to the worst part right now. It's working its way up there. And actually, we already have ourselves so many flash flood warnings. Thank you so much, Ryan, though, for the $2 super chat. Very sweet of you. But yeah, we already have ourselves a lot of flash flood warnings here. I mean, seriously, tons and tons of flooding is already expected to go. We already do have some flooding reports coming through flooded roadway here towards, let's see, Riverside, California, in the county of Riverside. Yeah, we've been having a little bit of reports coming through here overall, which is, you know, obviously it was definitely expected out there, but I tell you what, that is, yeah, look at all these reports. Had a lot of flooding reports out there earlier. Let's see, we had some flash flooding, washed out. Let's see here. This one is rock slide. Yeah, I knew the mudslides would be a big problem with today as well. But it says rock slide. Anyway, I'm guessing a rock slide is, you know, similar to a mudslide, but just more rocks. That's what I'm guessing. Let's see here. Any tornado threats for Apple Valley, California? The tornado threat for today is basically for these regions here. I'm going to go ahead and circle these regions. So the tornado threat starts right here, just for the eastern side of the storm here. So if you're east of that central low, then you have a possible tornado threat here. That's the tornado threat there. Includes like Mexicali. This does include Las Vegas and a 2% tornado threat out there. See, we have Indio. Yeah, those regions out there. Obviously, this includes 29 Palms as well, Barstow. Let's see, Desert, Hot Springs, Brawley. Let's see, once again, Mexicali. Those regions are inside that tornado risk here. Now, if you're out there towards like San Diego, Los Angeles, no, we're not expecting any tornadoes to occur out there. So that's that. Let's see here. Jen Sky says, thanks for all the great reporting. You're very welcome, Jen. You're very, very welcome. Like I said, I just want to make sure you guys are prepared. Want to make sure you guys are ready for this because, you know, like I said, this is definitely a crazy system. I tell you what, this is something you don't see every day, and that's for sure. But you are very welcome, everybody. Like I said, I'm just glad to be here for y'all. Want to see that you guys are, you know, preparing for this. I'm glad to see that you guys were preparing for this on my last couple of live streams. Seems like we did a good job of getting the word out there for everybody. So I'm definitely thankful for that. And like I said, obviously, I just, you know, pray that you guys, you know, get through this all right. Like I said, it's always better to over-prepare than under-prepare, even if this thing does fall short and not, you know, not as crazy as forecasted. I mean, right now, it's already starting to get pretty nasty out there, and this thing is just really starting to kick right now. So, yeah, like I said, obviously, I just hope y'all are, you know, just remain safe out there overall. Like I said, here's the wind history. Actually, I want to go ahead and show you guys this. So the yellow is where the tropical storm force winds have been, as well as the red is where the hurricane force winds have been. You can see it made direct landfall over that little island we were talking about here for the last little bit. I could not tell you the name of the island, but I told you it was across portions like, where was this? This was across areas, you know, like El Morro, La Colorada region. That was around the region where we have been seeing ourselves, you know, that hurricane potential, you know, right where the hurricane was going to go over. It did. It made direct landfall over those areas, which is very unfortunate. Hopefully they are okay out there. But like I said, they got hit by a Cat 1 hurricane out there with sustained winds, I believe, around 75 to 80 miles an hour. So it hit pretty good. Definitely hit them pretty good. Let's go and see here. David Matthew, dude, with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, man. I greatly appreciate it, y'all. Big thank you. Say I appreciate your coverage. Oh, David, thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. Very kind of you. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. It's very sweet of you, man. I really appreciate it. And you are very welcome, everybody. Like I said, you are very welcome. Let's see here. The wind is really picking up, says Jen Sky. Yeah, well, be safe out there, Jen. Be safe out there. Once again, David, thank you so much. It's very sweet of you. I really appreciate that. You rock, dude. Thank you so much. Angel says earthquake plus storm. Great. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I heard about that, y'all. I said apparently there's a 5.0 earthquake that happened. I believe it's towards Los Angeles, right? That's where I heard. But yeah, I mean, of course it has to happen the same time we're getting hit by a tropical cyclone. It's like, that's crazy. But anyways, guys, so the current state of the storm right now, this was the last update about an hour and 20 minutes ago. This is currently sustained here around 60 miles per hour with gusts getting up to around 70 at the peak. Whenever it goes to later on this afternoon, or actually for, you know, tomorrow morning for me anyways, for around 2 o'clock a.m. Eastern, which is 1 Central, 12 Mountain, and 11 p.m. For you guys, 11 p.m. Pacific. This will be still a tropical storm, expected to be still a tropical storm, with sustained winds here around 40 miles per hour, with maximum wind gusts here getting up to around 60 miles per hour. This will be across portions of, you know, obviously kind of more of the southern portion here, if that makes sense, kind of the southern portion of California, but the northern section of California, and this thing will continue to track directly north into portions of Nevada, where by basically tomorrow afternoon or late tomorrow morning for you guys, this will be a post-tropical cyclone here, with sustained winds here around, once again, sustained winds around 30 miles an hour and maximum wind gusts here around 45. So it still definitely could get pretty gusty out there towards Nevada. Don't get me wrong, it still definitely will likely get some pretty gusty out there, but we definitely got to be on the lookout for it regardless, and we definitely got to be looking out for those winds. Also, the rain here, y'all. Yeah, they have that really big flooding threat. I mean, literally goes into central portions of Nevada. Obviously, Las Vegas is included, like I said, giving at least a 40% chance of flooding happening within 25 miles of Las Vegas. So, like I said, Las Vegas does have a pretty good shot here of seeing, pretty good shot of actually seeing some flooding out there. But once again, by far the biggest threat for flooding is across areas here just shyly east of Los Angeles. It actually does include some areas in like the northeastern skirts of Los Angeles, near like Upland. We have, let's see, Fontana. We have areas towards Banning, Lake Arrowhead, Apple Valley included there. So obviously, like I said, yeah, those regions are in that big flooding threat where, like I said, you at least have a 70% chance of flooding occurring. So, like I said, the odds of seeing flooding out there is, very, very high, considering you're literally in a quote-unquote high risk for flooding. It's pretty crazy. So here's the, here you go. I told you guys that this would upgrade. So here is the tropical storm force wind probabilities. The pink here, that purple, sorry, is around a 90 to 100% chance of seeing tropical storm force winds. And you can see that obviously works its way all the way into Southern California, San Diego included. The chances drop down as you get towards Los Angeles, but obviously San Diego is like set to see tropical storm force winds almost certainly here. Let's see here. But yeah, so that is that. Watching from Chula Vista, when is the peak time the storm will hit? Let's see here. Gotta look up that region. Chula Vista, California. Okay, so you, my friend, yeah, you're getting one of the bands right now. It looks like, yeah, you'll probably be getting the worst of it within the next couple of hours. Like I said, this thing is, the low is just shyly to your south. The central low is like somewhere right in here. It's like I said, it looks like it's a little bit more to the west than what the the current cone has it. But yeah, this thing will be passing over you in the next little bit, so we'll have to keep an eye on it. Let's see here. 15 earthquakes greater than 2.0. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. That is crazy. Good afternoon. Earthquakes was in. Yeah, I heard about that. Importantly, a 5.0 too. That's crazy. Getting hit by a tropical cyclone on top of that, and then getting hit by a hurricane, not hurricane, tropical cyclone, and then obviously getting hit by the earthquake is what I meant to say. Let's see here. So nice to get a break from the heat, but not in storm with 65-mile-per-hour winds in West Phoenix. Yeah, I hear you, Jen. I hear you. Yeah, the winds are definitely picking up out west or out east here, towards obviously Yuma. Apparently Yuma is reporting 69-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Apparently, a lot of flooding reports already piling in across portions of Southern California. Like I said, you can see that big band that was rolling through San Diego here. It's mostly north of San Diego. Same thing for Los Angeles. We got some pretty moderate rainfall that's ongoing out here as well. So got to keep an eye out there for that for sure. And like I said, obviously all this rain's going to continue shooting its way up north. In which I'm going to go ahead and show you guys here back over to the models real quickly. Here is the NAM 3K model, the latest run. As I said, this is not the perfect model for tropical cyclones, but it gives a good idea of what the precipitation is going to do. So obviously this is around the point where we're at right now. We work our way down here in time, and you're going to notice all that precipitation rolls its way straight up here. So you can see Southern California, obviously portions here like Western Nevada. Really just getting soaked with rain, and all that rain eventually is going to move its way up further north as well. It's going to be working its way up here, further up north, towards, like Oregon, Eastern Oregon, also obviously like Idaho as well. Considering they literally have upgraded the flooding threat out there, the flooding threat's now a slight risk, a 15% chance for flooding. Same thing for portions here of Idaho and southwestern Montana, so we're going to have to watch out for that. Let's see here. So 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and heavy rain. Yep, that's basically what we're seeing right now. The wind gusts actually could be getting up here, according to the latest information, could be getting up to around 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. I mean, we've already been seeing them gusting near 70 already across that one region out there towards Yuma. We already had that report there of like I said, 69-mile-per-hour winds, which is crazy. It's already getting pretty good up there. Let's see. Jen Sky says, wow, very gusty in Buckeye, Arizona. All right, well, stay safe out there, Jen. Like I said, if there's anything we can do for you, let me know. Let's see here. Good afternoon. Okay, we already read that one. I'm from Scotland. We got loads of rain and wind, but not as bad as storms in the USA, I don't think. Gotcha. Yeah, it really depends. Like I said, this is just not a common event you see every day out here in California. This is extremely rare. Like I said, last time this has happened was like back in the 1930s, I think. Pretty sure back in the 1930s was the last time this happened. Let's see here. Drew says, I'm in Temecula. When can we expect the peak to hit? Let's see here. I'm going to do a couple of these every once in a while, you guys. So, yeah, you're kind of just north of San Diego. It's probably at least going to be another couple hours by the time this thing does get its way up to you. You can see that there is a band that we were just talking about going through portions of San Diego. This band is working its way towards you. It'll still be probably a couple hours by the time it reaches you, if it still holds together. But yeah, no, it'll be a while before the worst of it gets to you. But you're definitely seeing a lot of the rain right now, and that's for sure. Let's see here. How much more wind here in Yuma? Yeah, like I said, we're still going to be talking a couple hours worth of strong winds out there across Yuma. I'm going to say, considering we already literally had reports up to 69 miles an hour, which is crazy. Definitely crazy. Let's see here. Going to Phoenix Airport. I will update you guys if I see something bad. All right, well, stay safe out there, Charlie. Yeah, definitely be safe out there, my friend. Yeah, so that's what's going on, guys. That is essentially what you're looking at here. I'm going to go ahead and bring you all back over here to the latest information regarding the potential for rainfall. Like I said, as expected, they really did change up this map here. Obviously, as the system got closer, we got some more information on it. And you can see right now, they have San Diego now in around 1 to 2 inches of rainfall being possible. So that's kind of what we're looking at there right now. Now you can see towards Los Angeles, that's a different number, right around 2 to 4 inches. So we're talking around 2 to 4 inches of rainfall expected out there towards Los Angeles here. And like I said, we actually have ourselves that 2 to 4 inch zone right in these regions here. At least 2 to 4 inches of rainfall. Obviously including areas here like mostly east of Bakersfield, but you can see Death Valley is included with this. There's some yellow in there, a lot of yellow, showing 4 to 6 inches possible out there towards, Death Valley out there, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, so that is, it's definitely pretty nuts out there. And like I said, there's an extremely low chance that a few localized areas could see the rains as high as 6 to 10 inches. It is possible. So that is that. Let's see here. But yeah, can I check on Phoenix? Of course I can check on Phoenix real quickly. Let's go and do Phoenix, Arizona. Let's see here. So Phoenix right now, obviously, like I said, right at the moment, whenever it comes to the gusts and stuff like that, it looks like it is pretty windy out there. We are seeing some winds up here gusting to around 30 miles an hour. See 32 for that one, 29. So yeah, it looks like it's gusting up to around 30 right now, with sustained winds maybe around 15 to 20 miles an hour. Obviously it's kind of, spotty shower activity right now, but yeah, we are expecting most of the rain to remain to your west. You are getting a little bit of the winds out of it though. I mean, there is a small chance for some flooding, but like I said, it literally has you in a 5% chance of flooding within 25 miles of Phoenix. So very low odds of seeing flooding out there. But overall, that's what's going on out there towards Phoenix. Overall, back over here towards, Los Angeles and stuff, we're seeing these winds here. Winds seem to be pretty light across Los Angeles at the moment here, around 13 miles an hour there, 10 mile an hour here, 5 mile an hour. So it's pretty weak across Los Angeles right now. San Diego, pretty much the same thing. But like I said, the areas is really feeling it is down here towards southwestern, Arizona, as well as, southeastern California, out there towards like, Mexicali. Pretty strong winds out there. Look at this, 43 sustained. So we're getting some pretty strong winds that's already occurring out of the storm here. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. Let's see here. What, a 5.1 earthquake, says Caitlin. Yeah, I heard about that. It's crazy. Let's see here. Elok with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Elok. Greatly appreciated. It's very sweet of you. Thank you so much. You don't have to do that. It's very, very nice of you. I really appreciate it. Big, big thank you. Let's see here. Could I do Irvine, California? I could do Irvine for you. Let's see here. Irvine, California. Okay, so you, my friend, are across. Yeah, obviously they're kind of on the eastern side of Los Angeles. Obviously, you do have tropical storm warnings, where we are expecting tropical storm conditions out there. But yeah, winds are pretty light right now. But you are getting a lot of, decently moderate, kind of light, moderate rainfall right now. And obviously that's going to continue for the next several hours. I mean, we are expecting this rain to last here for at least the next 6 hours or so. So it's going to be, it's still going to be, you know, pretty soaking wet out there. But the winds are not going to hit you until mostly later on, it looks like. Let's see here. Will this be hitting coastal mountains? Do they have snow in summer? Sorry, I don't know heights. No, there should not be snow. I mean, even at the top heights, it's not below freezing. Especially because tropical systems are very warm. I would say warm-blooded, but they don't have blood. They're warm systems, meaning that, you know, they have a lot of heat. They generate a lot of heat. So they basically, you know, they basically too warm. It's too warm for snow. But that would be crazy, though. That would be actually really crazy. Let's see here. Just the six man. Yep, very windy. A lot of crazy weather gusts. I'm sitting outside watching it come in. Wow. Yeah. Once again, stay safe out there, Jen. And like I said, if there's anything we can do for you, please let us know. Do not hesitate, y'all. We just got massive flash flood warnings, guys. We're gonna hop you over here to the current radar. We did just get massive flash flood warnings being issued for California here. Huge ones too. Look at that. 2 massive flash flood warnings, one right there, and then another one falling short after for this guy. So you can see a lot of Southern California is already under these flash flood warnings here. A lot of considerable flash flooding. Look at that. Those are all the flash flood warnings we have right now. All those green markers. One of these is one flash flood warning. Got a lot of them. In San Diego, Los Angeles is obviously under one as well. Let's see. Apparently. Oh, San Diego County. Sorry. San Diego itself is not right now, but they just had a pretty strong band roll through. But Los Angeles is under a flash flood warning here. Let's see here. Rainfall rates of 0.5 to 1 inch per hour. Additional amounts of 1 to 3 inches are possible. So watch out there for that. Local rates of 1.5 inches per hour possible. Numerous reports of flooding roadways. Yeah, so we're getting a lot of reports out there. A lot of reports coming through of some serious flooding. Let's see here. Next up, got a lot of people. See, it's terrible when you still have water in the grass and plants when we're not getting rain here in Arizona. Yeah, like I said, there's not supposed to be as much rain for Arizona as there is Southern California and Nevada. Arizona's probably going to get some winds, don't get me wrong, but you know, it's mostly the wind threat for you guys. Can I do Arcadia? Of course I can. Let's see here. So if I accidentally skip over you guys, like I said, I'm not trying to. There's just so many people here I have to get up to. So Arcadia, California, we are obviously seeing some kind of moderate rainfall right now towards Los Angeles. You are in that big flooding threat, that level 3 out of 4 flooding threat. You're actually close to the level 4. Like I said, gives you a 40% chance of seeing flooding within 25 miles of your given location. So there's a 40% chance that we could be seeing flooding within 25 miles of your region. Obviously, like I said, right now the winds are fairly weak. I mean, like I said, we're seeing them, right around 5 to 10 miles an hour right now. It's pretty weak. Those will increase as the central low passes basically to your north. You're going to start to get a little bit more of those stronger winds. Right now, the strongest winds out of the system is kind of right in here. Kind of right in those areas here. I should probably switch my screen. That might make it a little bit better for you guys. Probably would be a little bit better. There you go. So that's what we're looking at. So you can see that, yeah, right there, that's right where the strongest winds are in southwestern Arizona right now, southeastern California. Like I said, we have these winds towards Yuma. I mean, apparently, according to the latest here, we're having 48 mile an hour wind gusts out there with 36 sustained. That's pretty crazy. This one's 54 gusts with 40 sustained. So really, really strong winds. Let's see, towards Mexicali. Apparently 0 mile an hour, that's a glitch. 43 mile per hour sustained wind, so it's getting windy out there, it's for sure. And like I said, the low of the system, the center of the storm has not even crossed its way into Southern California yet. Let's see here. California's been busy this year with weather, not complaining, but I live 3 hours north of LA. Last winter, you guys got hit by multiple rounds of rainfall. I remember tracking all that. It's crazy. Let's see here. Temecula, says Inspector. Let's see here. I think that's how you say that. Temecula. So you, my friend, yeah, so you are in the, the good flooding threat. Like I said, the cone of uncertainty ends right where you're at. So the center of the storm should track to your east ever so slightly. Like I said, you do have yourself a 40% chance of seeing flooding within 25 miles of your given location. So you do have yourself a, pretty good shot there of seeing some flooding out there. But more the biggest flooding threat should be mostly to your east per se. But still, you could be expecting you still could be expecting a lot of a lot of rainfall out there for sure. And like I said, the winds are probably going to be picking up later on for you. Let's see here. What about Montebello? Let's see here. Let's see. I'm trying to find out. There you go. Montebello, California. Yeah, so you, my friend, are obviously getting hit pretty good. We have a pretty strong band to your west out there, kind of west of Los Angeles for the most part. We had that other band coming up through San Diego. But yeah, you are in a good flooding threat. Like I said, you have a 40% chance of seeing flooding within 25 miles of you. Let's see here. Crazy winds in Arizona. Be safe out there, Jen. Can I do 90303? Let's see here. 303 for Inglewood. Yeah, so down there in downtown Los Angeles. Yeah, same thing for you, my friend. Like I said, the 40% chance that we're going to be seeing flooding within 25 miles of your location. Right now, regarding the latest information here from the Weather Prediction Center. Wait, is that a tornado warning? Oh no, we got a tornado warning, y'all. Okay. Real quickly, we are expecting around 2 to 4 inches of rainfall being possible. Yeah, we got a tornado warning, guys, for California here, Southern California. This is east of San Diego. This includes portions of the Willows. This includes portions of Stallion Oaks, Holbird Grove. Let's see, Cleveland National Forest, Alpine Heights. You guys are now under a tornado warning. Let me go ahead and switch over here to velocity and see what's going on the velocity table. Let's see here. The cone's kind of in the way. Let me go ahead and get rid of that cone. But yeah, we got a new tornado warning, guys. You've got to be inside of your safe spot now because we have ourselves a tornado warning. I believe this might be one of the first tornado warnings we had today. Let's go ahead and turn off that cone. But yeah, that box right there, that's where the tornado warning is at, guys. Once again, this is for the Willows, for portions here of, Descanso, I think it is. Let's see here, Stallion Oaks, Holbird Grove, Alpine Heights. Make sure that you guys are inside of your safe spot. Definitely have got to be looking out there for that, as we are seeing some rotation kind of here just relatively to the south of Cleveland National Forest. So keep that one in mind, y'all. But yeah, so we're going to have to keep y'all updated on that here. I'm actually going to bring my other radar up to this view. Let's go ahead and do that such so you guys can see that right above top panel. We're going to keep that up there. We'll continue to update you guys every now and then on that tornado warning. But just know, like I said, y'all got to be inside of your shelter. If you live out there towards Alpine Heights, the Willows, right there towards Cleveland National Forest, towards Stallion Oaks, Holbird Grove, and Los Torrentitos. I think that's how you say that. So once again, y'all, please be in your shelter. Once again, this is a tornado warning that we now have out of the system, out of that band we were talking about. This is that same band that was rolling through San Diego. This is not too far from San Diego. So once again, heads up to you guys. Let's see here. Thanks for checking it. You're very welcome. Let's see, Palm Springs. Palm Springs, I think y'all are, that's Palm Desert. Yeah, Palm Springs here. You got that big flooding threat. Like I said, gives you a 70% chance of seeing flooding. Seeing flooding within, 25 miles of you. So within 25 miles of you, there is a 70% chance that we could see some flooding out there. Let's see here. Yep, naders too. Yep, unfortunately, there's going to be a shot for some tornadoes. We call these cyclone-induced tornadoes. On the right-hand side of any tropical system that develops, the winds and the instability is there for tornadoes. So, yes. And like I said, we do have ourselves a new tornado warning here, y'all. Like I said, once again, not too far east of San Diego. There's San Diego right there. Just to the east out there, towards the Willows. We have Alpine Heights. Once again, areas towards Holbird Grove, Stallion Oaks here, right there towards Cleveland National Forest there. So make sure you guys are inside of your safe spot. If you have a basement, make sure you go to your basement. If you do not, go to the central interior portion of your home. Put as many put as many walls, but not windows. Put as many walls between yourself and the outside as possible. Stay away from windows. That's what I was wanting to say. Because like I said, we are seeing the possibility for a tornado. This is a tornado warning, meaning that you've got to be taking action here. Let's see here. But we'll keep you all updated on that. I'll tune into that every now and then. Let's go ahead and take a look here at a few other people. Let's see, Riverside. Riverside, California. Let's see, y'all. Right there towards, let's see, east. Yeah, just east of Los Angeles. So, yeah, you, my friend, do have Like I said, you, my friend, do have the biggest threat for flooding. Like I said, once again, a 70% chance of seeing flooding within 25 miles of your given location. So, got a really good shot there for flooding overall. Obviously, you are in tropical storm warnings, meaning that you are expecting tropical storm conditions, including the winds. Right now, the winds are pretty weak, but like I said, as the system goes up, those winds will increase out there towards your location. Let's see here. Commando Gaming wants me to do Catalina. Let's see here. Catalina, Arizona, I believe this is. But Catalina, Arizona, yeah, you guys are obviously getting pretty windy out there. We have ourselves some of those markers out there, some weather stations that are reporting here around 21 mile an hour sustained with gusts around 30, 41 up here towards Mariana, 35 as well. Those are some, mesonets out there that are reporting that. But yeah, let's see here. Thank you, says Dave. Very welcome. Can I do 93030? Let's see here. I'll do that real quick, and they'll do the tornado warning again. 93030. It's for portions of Oxnard, California. You, my friend, are in the level 2 out of 4 flooding threat, so it gives you a 15% chance of seeing flooding within 25 miles of you. So there's a pretty decent shot for flooding. But it's not the biggest threat. You're going to get your winds probably later on. All right, guys, once again, we have a tornado warning in effect here. This is for portions here towards the Willows, Alpine Heights, directly just east here of San Diego. So there's San Diego. This is just to the east of San Diego here, including Stallion Oaks, see Holbird Grove, the Willows, portions here of, once again, Alpine Heights. You guys have got to be inside of your shelter. Once again, we have detected a little bit of rotation here that is ongoing in this band. Like I said, we had a strong band that rolled its way through San Diego here, not too long ago. Like I said, across portions here of San Diego, and you can see here's the band right there. You can see on the eastern side of the band we have this tornado warning there. Let's see. Oh, the sun's coming out. Whoops. Andrew, when people send you live shots on Twitter, do they have the ability to share on your stream? Just curious. Let's see. Oh, they updated the tornado warning. There you go. It looks like they updated it. So if you want to tag us on Twitter, tag us at NWW116_WX. Just send in photos, and I will occasionally check Twitter, and I will share the ones that I think we should share. Let's see here. How about 90601? All right, let's see here. 90601. Cross portions here of, let's see, Whittler, California. So yeah, you, my friend, we are in, obviously, eastern Los Angeles here. You got that 40% chance of seeing flooding within 25 miles of you. So keep an eye out there for that. Still tropical storm warnings for you. The winds are pretty light. Like I said, right now, winds are, estimated to be right around 5 to 10 miles an hour, maybe slightly higher in some areas. The gusts could be getting up probably to 15 or so. But like I said, right now it is the winds are pretty weak. You're just mostly getting the rain part right now. But like I said, this will the wind should increase as this thing continues pushing its way up to the north here. Anyways, but the new updates, guys. So the tornado warning is no longer in effect for Alpine Heights. If you're in Alpine Heights here east of San Diego, you're now safe to come out of your shelter. We still have this tornado warning in effect for the Willows. This is for Stallion Oaks. Let's see, Holbird Grove, Los Torrentos, I think it is. So once again, this is a tornado warning, meaning you have got to be taking action here. You've got to be inside of your safe spot. Once again, if you have a basement, go to your basement. If you do not, go to the central interior-most portion of your, go to the central interior-most portion here of your home. Put as many walls between yourself and the outside as possible. Let's see here. What's up, Mary? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here. Let's see here. Could I do Mission Hills? I could. Yeah, I'll do that for you. Hills. I just want to make sure y'all are staying safe out there. And guys, if y'all can, please consider sharing this, guys. Help spread the word out there. Yeah, you, my friend, do have, see, a 40% chance of flooding. D-Fair, thank you so much for the $3 super chat. Very, very sweet of you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, D-Fair. But like I said, guys, if you all could share this on social media and with your friends and family, like I said, help get the word out there. Like I said, obviously I'm going to be here for a while today, getting you all informed, keeping you guys ready for this event here overall. But once again, guys, we do have a tornado warning in effect. If you guys are just now tuning in here, this is directly east of San Diego here. This includes areas like the Willows, right here towards Cleveland National Forest, towards areas of Stallion Oaks, Holberg Grove. Those regions are inside of this here right now. Let's see here. 925, please. All right, let's see here. 925. Los Angeles. Seems like a lot of you guys are in Los Angeles. So just know this. Okay, like I said, before we do any more zip codes, Los Angeles is in a 40% chance for flooding. Pretty much the entire area of Los Angeles has a 40% chance of flooding, including you, including you. So this gives you a 40% chance of seeing flooding within 25 miles of your location. So yeah, it's going to be possible. It is definitely going to be possible that you could see some flooding. The winds are expected to increase later on. Let's see here. Next up, we got ourselves, Kobe wants me to take a look here at 9,008. All right, let's see, 9,008. For Los Angeles. Yeah, same thing. Like I said, all Los Angeles, y'all, 40% chance of flooding. Okay. Winds will kick up here later on. Let's see here. Doug wants me to take a look here at 93560. 93560 across portions here of California. Yep, you, my friend, also have a 40% chance of flooding within 25 miles of you. Once again, the winds are, they're gusting pretty decently. We just had a report of 26 mile per hour wind gusts out there with, 18 mile per hour sustained winds, so we are definitely getting pretty gusty out there. So keep an eye out. Like I said, the winds are actually going to increase later on, so keep an eye on it. But yeah, let's go ahead and see here. So that's that. Apparently there was a super chat. It just disappeared. What's going on with YouTube? I don't understand YouTube sometimes. Who was it that did that? Let me pull it up on my phone. That was weird. Somebody just donated $5 and apparently it just disappeared. I'm sorry, whoever did that. Terribly sorry about that. If it pops up, I'll let you know. But anyways, yeah, once again, guys, we do have ourselves a tornado warning that's in effect here. Like I said, for the Willows, we have areas here towards Holberg Grove, Stallion Oaks here. This is a warning that will be in effect here for the next 12 minutes, so we have a little bit to go. Not terribly too much longer, but once again, this is out of one of those strong bands here that just passed through San Diego. This is on the eastern side of the band here, what we're looking at here. Let's see here. All right, next up, we got ourselves, let's see here. Chad wants me to take a look here at 91977, 91977, Spring Valley. Yep. So you're right there towards San Diego. Yeah, the winds are pretty weak. They're going to be increasing later on. Today, so keep an eye out there for it. Like I said, whenever it comes to this here, obviously the rains are still pretty strong, and they're going to continue to be raining for a while now. So keep an eye on it. You have a 40% chance of seeing flooding within 25. Said. 40% chance of seeing flooding within 25 miles of your location. Let's see here. Golden Arrow says, excellent coverage, Drew. Guys, don't keep asking zip codes over and over. Please give Drew time. Try again a little bit later, please. Yeah, it'd be greatly appreciated, guys. Like I said, I'm only one person. I can only do so much here. So, if I accidentally skip over you, don't take it personal. Seriously, do not take it personal. Because I'm trying to get to as many people as possible. Anyways, but yeah, here's the latest update here. We're going to go and update that page. This is the latest information coming in from the Weather Prediction Center for the expected amounts here regarding the precipitation. Once again, we have a big old streak here all the way down from Los Angeles up to portions of Tonopah. Basically talking, 2 to 4 inches of rainfall across the dark green being possible. So a lot of rainfall is expected across the dark green regions. Obviously, we have ourselves the region in the yellow, 4 to 6 inches. That's a lot of rain. That's out there towards Death Valley, maybe up to 4 to 6 inches of rainfall being possible. We obviously have a few localized areas here, maybe 6 to 10 inches, theoretically being a possibility. So we'll make sure to keep it out there for that. Let's see here. Jay says 93514, pretty please. Okay, let's see, 93514. I can do it real quickly. 93514. Let's see here. California, Bishop, 40% chance of flooding within 25 miles of you. Looks like, let's see here. See if there's any weather stations out by you. It looks like there is, but looks like the winds are pretty calm right now. Those winds will increase later on this evening, so expect those winds to increase as hours go by. But right now, obviously, it's pretty weak. They're going to be weak for a little bit. Here we go. New update, it looks like, y'all. Let's see. Maximum winds are this. I think this might be the same update, actually. Yeah, you can see at around 5 o'clock here. This was 2 hours ago. The center of the storm, according to the, the National Hurricane Center here, we were talking sustained winds of 60 with gusts up to 70. I still have that up there, so we're still talking 60-mile-per-hour sustained winds. Central low is 990 millibars, which is still up to date. Like I said, this is now working its way into Southern California. Let's see here. I accidentally pressed one of the buttons. Sorry. It was Sherry. It was Sherry that donated. Oh, well, thank you so much, Sherry. Yeah, sorry about it. Sorry, got deleted. Terribly sorry about that. But anyways, let's go ahead and see here. We're going to go ahead and bring up to the wind field now. So according to the latest information, y'all, this is where the tropical storm force winds are at right now. As you can see, portions of, Southern California into southwestern Arizona. This right here, this big yellow bubble, this is where the estimated tropical storm force winds are at right now. Very, very large wind field. I mean, literally still going through central northern Baja California with tropical storm force winds out there. Which, I mean, you can see, yeah, this is going to continue passing its way up here to the north. Definitely got to watch out there for it. San Diego, it says y'all are in tropical storm force winds, but that's not right now. You guys are not really in that right now, but you're close. Tropical storm force winds are going to be increasing, or to tropical storm force later on within the next couple of hours. It's expected to, anyways. So we'll have to monitor that situation. Once again, you can see out there towards San Diego, we have a couple winds out here, 5 miles an hour. 3 miles an hour, so it's not really getting too crazy out there. But areas like Yuma, and areas here, kind of towards Yuma, we have El Centro here, literally talking 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Look at that, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts with sustained winds of 38 miles an hour, which is pretty daggone crazy. Anyways, but yeah, once again, guys, we do have a tornado warning. We are still continuing to monitor here. This is for areas east of San Diego. We only have 7 more minutes to go on this warning, so this warning is about to be expired here pretty soon. But this includes portions of the Willows. This includes Stallion Oaks, Holbert Grove. Obviously, keeping out there for this, my friends. Once again, 7 minutes to go. Looks like that rotation on the radar here has kind of dissipated a bit. It looks like it has died down quite a bit, so that's good. But it did look like there for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the radar here. It did look like a minute there, according to velocities. We've had a little area of possible rotation that was trying to kick off here on the eastern band, and it looks like that has since then diminished. Which it looks like there's not much velocities going on out there right now. So the tornado warning will be set to expire most likely. Once again, this does include areas, like the Willows, Stallion Oaks, Holbert Grove, those regions out there. So just be safe out there. Let's see here. The mods are doing an awesome job. Thank you, mods, for making this chat awesome. Yep, absolutely. Thank you, Wages. Very, very sweet of you, man. Really appreciate it. Like I said, if you guys can share the word, like I said, help get the word out there, guys. Share it on social media. Like I said, just helping. Just help bring in people here in order to help keep people safe. That's obviously the goal of this stream, is to make sure everybody is, everybody's prepared for this. They did just cancel that tornado warning. Like I said, the velocities have died out on it, so yeah, they did just cancel it. Figured they would. So that was for let's see. Once again, towards areas towards the Willows. You guys are no longer in a tornado warning, so that's good. Let's see. Sherry Perry with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Sherry. Saying, we're getting steady rain here in Bakersfield. Thanks for doing this. We really appreciate you. You're better than the news. Well, Sherry, thank you so much. It's very sweet of you. Like I said, I try to do the best I can, because I'm only a one-man team, so yeah, I try to make it work. Guys. But Sherry Perry, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Very, very sweet of you, and you are very, very welcome. All of you guys, very welcome. Like I said, I'm going to be here for y'all for a while today. I want to make sure you guys are being prepared and that you guys are ready to go. Obviously, I hope you guys are ready to go now, but that is that. Let's see here. All right, so see, Excel wants me to take a look here at 92274. Let's see here, 92274, cross portions here of thermal California. Yeah, you, my friend, actually are inside of the biggest threat for flooding. Like I said, there's a 70% chance that flooding will happen within 25 miles of your location. So you've got a really solid chance of seeing flooding out there. This also includes areas like, Palm Springs, Cathedral City, Palm Desert areas. Right now, according to local weather stations, we are seeing some winds. I'm going to go ahead and switch over here back to the main screen. We are seeing some winds sustained here around 13 miles an hour with gusts getting up to around 25 out there towards, your location. There's another weather station out there in Palm Springs. Apparently it's pretty calm, but I don't know if I believe that, considering that this one right here shows winds up to 25-mile-an-hour gusts. So I don't think I trust this one in Palm Springs too much. But yeah, so that is that. Let's see here. When might the storm hit Los Angeles? Well, obviously it's hitting Los Angeles right now, but the winds are going to be happening likely later on this evening. There's not really a time frame because the storm's kind of all over the place right now. So I expect those winds to increase later this evening. What's up, Pilot? Hope you're doing good, man. Let's see. Tornadoes should be short-lived, quick spin-ups. That's true. Yes, they should mostly be quick spin-ups. They should not be long-track tornadoes. Edward wants to take a look here at 92501. Let's see, 92501 for Riverside. Yeah, you, my friend, are in also the pink region. We're given a 70% chance of seeing flooding within 25 miles of your location. So definitely got to be on the lookout there for that. So keep an eye on it. Like I said, Riverside, we are seeing, like I said, 70% chance of flooding occurring within 25 miles. So keep an eye on it. Let's see here. Got a $10 super chat or $10 Venmo donation coming up from Sandra. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. Said, let's go and see here. Let's go ahead and click on this here. Saying good job from Sandra. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Very sweet of you. Thank you guys. Like I said, just know that donations are not required. Like I said, they really help us out, but thank you so much. It's very sweet of you guys. Let's see here. Thank you very much. Me and my family, I appreciate you. Very welcome. Let's see. Tsunami, I feel like we already did you, dude. Let's go and do 91748. 91748. Maybe it's a different place. Rowland Heights. Okay, so this is in East Los Angeles. I got a 40% chance of seeing flooding within 25 miles of you, so keep an eye out there for it. Flooding is still pretty high. Like I said, we are expecting around 2 to 4 inches of rainfall to occur out in those locations, so got to keep an eye on it. Let's see here. I'm doing better, Andrew. That's good, Pilot. Glad to hear, man. Let's see here. Mary says, see, crunching all potato chips. Come here for a while. All right. Let's see here. Ricky says, do I think the Gulf disturbance could be anything bad? I don't know. We'll have to watch it. Like I said, right now I'm just going to be focusing on this event. We don't have really time to look at that, but we'll look at that here in another update live stream. What about Lancaster, says Edward. If you guys have zip codes, that'd be a lot easier. Let's see here. Lancaster, because there's different Lancasters. Pennsylvania, obviously Texas. I know you guys aren't there. I know you're talking about California, but still, if you guys could use zip codes, it'd be a lot easier on me. Yeah, you have the high risk for flooding. Like I said, giving you literally a 70% chance of seeing flooding within 25 miles of your location. So, yeah, you got to be on the lookout there, my friend. Definitely do. Anyway, so yeah, once again, here's the latest rainfall potential. This is the latest graphic coming in from the Weather Prediction Center here overall. Like I said, we do have ourselves a big old streak here of around 2 to 4 inches of rainfall being possible throughout south central portions of Nevada into Southern California, including Death Valley. You know, Death Valley could be seeing these rains out here, maybe even up to around 4 to 6 inches with locally higher amounts. Maybe, at worst case scenario, 6 to 10 inches locally. Very unlikely, extremely unlikely. But yeah, across the yellow, we're expecting, around 4 to 6 inches, which is right there through Death Valley, which is actually pretty crazy. Let's see here. Oliver, okay, we'll get to you here in a second. So Oliver wants me to take a look here at 91765. 91765. Diamond bar here. You're in a level, okay, so look at that. You're actually right next to that high risk for flooding. You got yourself a 40% chance of seeing flooding within 25 miles of you. Rain right now is pretty moderate. Winds, obviously, like I said, winds right now are, not too crazy. I mean, we're seeing those winds. It looks like they're increasing, actually. Winds are now increasing. It looks like out there towards Los Angeles. Some wind gusts up to 20 miles an hour now. Still pretty weak for the most part, but I do expect those to increase here. I do expect those to increase over the next little bit. Let's see here. Jersey wants me to take a look here at 91780. 91780. Yep, it's cross portions here of Temple City. 40% chance of flooding, my friend. Yeah, 2 to 4 inches of rain. Or sorry, yes, 2 to 4 inches of rainfall is expected. I had to double take for a second. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. All right, if I skip anybody, I'm not trying to. Next up, we have John 92064. 92064. Cross portions here of Poway, California. 40% chance of flooding, my friend. Got to keep an eye out there for it. Right now, regarding the winds here that we're currently seeing. It looks like these winds are gusting around 20, sustained maybe around 10, 15 miles an hour at the moment. They're not really too strong, but like I said, later on I do expect those to increase. So keep an eye out there for it. Let's see here. Norma with a $5 super chat. Norma, thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. I appreciate it. Saying, how about Cabazon? 92230. 92230. Thank you so much for helping out. It's very sweet of you. You, my friend, are in the, let's see here. You're right next to that high threat for flooding, but you do have... hold on, are you in it? You are. Sorry, I was looking at this line here. No, you're in the high threat for flooding, my friend. You have a 70% chance of seeing flooding within 25 miles of your location. So flooding is quite a high possibilities here. You know, definitely what we need to look out there for. So look out for flooding, my friend. Right now, it looks like there might be a break in rainfall. That could just be the radar. But like I said, right now the winds out there is expected to be pretty low at the moment. I mean, let's see, we have Hemet here reporting around 10-mile-an-hour winds, pretty weak. Those winds will likely increase later on throughout this evening, so keep an eye out there for that. But Norma, thank you so much for the 5. That's very appreciated. Very sweet of you. Let's see here. All right, next up we have 91361. Let's see, 91361 for portions here of California. You're in a 40% chance of flooding, my friend. Keep an eye on it. We're expecting around 2 to 4 inches here of rainfall. Like I said, here's the latest verdict regarding the Weather Prediction Center's outlook here for the rainfall. Like I said, we can currently see ourselves. Like I said, we currently do see ourselves. A big old streak here. Big old streak of rainfall, around 2 to 4 inches expected across the areas here in the dark green. We got the yellow, 4 to 6 across the yellow. And of course, whenever it comes to orange, we're talking 6 to 10 inches. Very unlikely, but across Death Valley, I mean, it could localize up to 6 to 10. That's what the Weather Prediction Center says, so we'll just have to keep a close eye on it. Have to keep an eye on those rainfall totals. And speaking of rainfall totals, let me actually bring up the, let's see here. Let me go ahead and bring up the storm total precipitation. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Okay, so it looks like, take this with a grain of salt, y'all. Don't take this to be too serious. Let's see, what can I not? There we go. Apparently, we've gotten up to 2 to 3 inches up here north of towards Santa Clarita. Apparently, yeah, I don't know how much I trust that. But anyways, but yeah, we gotta watch out for rain. Obviously, gotta keep an eye on it. Let's see here. Are we doing zip codes? Yes, we're doing a couple of zip codes. Let's see here. Logan, once we take a look here at 91001. See, 91001 for, let's see, Altadena. So, yeah, you, my friend, are in a 40% chance of flooding zone. So, 25 miles of you, 40% chance of seeing flooding out there. Whenever it comes to the winds, though, like I said, right now the winds are pretty light. They're not too crazy. Up there in Lancaster, though, it looks like, wow, hold on a minute. Look at that. Out there towards California City, Lancaster, Palmdale area. Looks like those winds are starting to pick up. 21 sustained, gusts up to 31. See, 21 sustained, gusts up to 28 here. East of California City, 17 sustained. Let's see here. Out there towards Gorman, slightly east of Gorman. Wow, 41 mile per hour wind gusts out there with sustained around 21. Goodness. Yeah, those are starting to pick up a bit. Over here in Arizona, we are still seeing those winds pretty strong out there towards, see, Gila Bend. 37 gusts, 25 sustained out there. Right there in Phoenix. Phoenix is getting pretty gusty too. Around 30 mile per hour winds. Wind gusts seems to be. Apparently it's really hot out there as well. Holy cow. Goodness. Yeah, apparently it's pretty hot out there too. It's still in the upper 90s. That's crazy. Let's see here. Laura with a $5 Venmo donation. Thank you so much. Once we take a look here at 93544, please. All right, let's see. 93554. Sorry, 544. My bad. I had to double check. 93544. Okay, this is for Lano. Let's see. You, my friend, are in the high risk for flooding. Got a 70% chance of seeing flooding here. Got to keep an eye on it within 25 miles of your location. So there's a 70% chance here. Like I said, 70% chance of seeing flooding within that region. Got to keep an eye out there for it. This is just east of Palmdale where you're at, so keep an eye on it. Rain's going to be increasing later on. We are talking around 2 to 4 inches of rainfall expected out there. Let's see here. Taylor Rain wants me to take a look here at, let's see here. What about Santa Monica at 90405? 90405. Glad to have you here. So you, my friend, you have a 40% chance of seeing flooding within that 25-mile radius of you. So there's a good shot for flooding. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're expecting a decent amount of rainfall. And like I said, according to the according to the Weather Prediction Center, we have ourselves, like I said, about 2 to 4 inches of rainfall. It is kind of expected out there. So that is, that is essentially kind of what we are looking at there overall. So be safe out there, my friend. We are expecting a decent amount of rainfall. Let's see. John says, my parents live in 92126, please. Let's see here. 92126, across San Diego. Yeah, San Diego right now, it looks like those winds are pretty weak for the most part. It looks like they're starting to pick up a little bit, though. Looks like they might be picking up a little bit, as expected. Once again, 3 mile an hour for that one right there. Yeah, we did have some gusts getting up in around 15. But those are going to increase. Right now the winds are pretty weak. They're going to be weak for a little bit. Then they're going to start to increase most likely. So whenever it comes to, obviously, the rain is your main concern here. The rain has obviously been the main concern here. We're expecting around 1 to 2 inches of rainfall being expected. So according to the latest Weather Prediction Center outlook. Let's see here. Susan says 90731. Let's see here. 90731. You're in, let's see here, Southern California, south of Los Angeles. Yeah, so you got a 40% chance, my friend. I said 40% chance of flooding occurring within 25 miles of Los Angeles. That just goes for Los Angeles in general. You have yourself a 45% chance of seeing flooding out there. So just be weather aware. Let's see here. Norma with a $10 super chat. Very sweet of you, Norma. Saying thank you. Can you keep us updated? It's horrible out here. See 92230. 92230. I will keep you updated. This is for Cabazon, I believe. Hopefully I said that wrong. Or hopefully I said that right. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm losing my mind. Days and days worth of tropical updates has lost my mind. Anyways, 70% chance of having flooding, so you have a really good shot of seeing flooding out there. So it's a good possibility. Make sure that you are watching out for this here. Like I said, when it comes to rainfall, it's kind of hard to, be for sure because there's a lot of spikes in rainfall out towards your location. There's some areas, for example, look at this. It shows 1 to 3 inches across the light green, and then there's a red marker. It shows 10 to 15 right next to you. This is not perfect. This is far from perfect. But anyways, but that's that. So just keep an eye on the rainfall. It could drastically change here. Taylor Rain says, thank you. Exciting day with flooding and earthquake. I heard about that. I heard about it. We had I think it was a 5.1, I heard. Crazy. Same day of a tropical cyclone. It's terrible. Terrible. Let's see here. Gosh wants me to take a look here at 93311. 93311. You're across Bakersfield, my friend. So listen up to people in Bakersfield. Y'all got a 15% chance of seeing flooding within 25 miles of you. So the odds of you seeing flooding is, still there, but it's not, extremely high. Most of the flooding will be to your east. Most of it will be east of you. So yeah, if you're in Bakersfield, keep an eye out there for it. Right now, we have a weather station out there. Not really too strong of winds, it looks like. It looks like the winds are pretty weak for the most part right now. Those may increase a little bit here later on this evening, but honestly, I don't expect them to get up to tropical storm sustained winds, but we'll see. Like I said, later on this evening for around 11 p.m. for you guys on the Pacific side. For me, I'm on the eastern coast, but for the Pacific side, it'll be 11 o'clock p.m. for y'all. At 11 p.m., this storm is expected to be still a tropical storm if it can hold itself together for a little bit. Wind speeds sustained at 40 miles per hour, with wind gusts getting up in around 60 miles per hour. So 60 mile per hour wind gusts, 40 mile per hour sustained winds is what we're looking at. Let's see here. But yeah, y'all stay safe out there. My poor nephew never experienced either weather like this or earthquake. Now is experiencing both in one day. That is crazy. That is really crazy. Yeah, like I said, y'all be safe out there. And like I said, we're gonna be here for you guys. If you guys can consider sharing this, guys. Help get the word out there, y'all. Because like I said, word is key, knowledge is key here. And like I said, we're gonna do whatever we can to make sure that you guys are remaining safe out there. We're gonna do everything we can. I'm gonna be here for a while for you guys. HC says 92591 92591 for Tamakula. Yeah, so you, my friend, are in a 40% chance zone for flooding. You're kind of between Los Angeles and San Diego, actually. And the flooding expectancy is expected to be there right around 2 to 4 inches. kind of what we're looking for. You can see Los Angeles is right there in that marker of 2 to 4, maybe locally up to 4 to 6. It kind of has like North Los Angeles, maybe getting a little higher. But like I said, do not take that with a grain of salt. Expect around 2 to 4. Just know it could easily change. Yeah, no, these are not perfect. These graphics are never perfect. It's impossible to 100% pinpoint weather. It really is. We'll never get to that point ever in life, most likely, considering, there's just so much complexity to it. Let's see here. Temecula. Then we just look there. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. There's not a tornado warning in San Diego County. No, that's old news. Let's see here. Wolf Gamer says, hi, what's up, Wolf Gamer? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here. Let's go ahead and see here. My dad's in Moreno Valley watching you too. Gotcha, David. Well, thanks for sharing. I really appreciate it. Like I said, if you guys could help get the word out there, that's obviously what matters, is making sure everybody is preparing for this and that everybody is safe out there. Like I said, obviously getting the word out there is very, very, very crucial. Very crucial. But once again, there's no tornado warnings in effect anymore right now. We still have to watch out for a couple, brief spin-up tornadoes every once in a while. So we'll keep an eye on it. Out here in Yuma, look at that, 45 mile per hour sustained winds here with gusts getting up to around 60. Nearly 60 mile per hour sustained winds nearly 60 mile per hour gusts, I should say, with sustained winds around 45. That's pretty strong out there. That's right there in Yuma. Definitely looks like it's pretty windy out there in Yuma. East of Mexicali here, kind of between Yuma and Mexicali, 33 mile per hour sustained wind. So that's where it's obviously the strongest is right now. Southern California into extreme southwestern Arizona. So right in this area here is where we're seeing the worst of it at the moment. But yeah, no, it's definitely kicking up there pretty good. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, my pool furniture is in my pool, says Jen. Oh, that's not good. It's not good. Jen, like I said, we would recommend that you bring those indoors. Obviously if you can, recommend to bring those inside before the event. I mean, obviously right now it's a little too late. Don't go outside right now. Remain indoors until the storm's over. But yeah. Let's see here. We are in 92243. Let's see here, 92243 across portions here of El Centro, California. You got a 40% chance of flooding happening within 25 miles of you. Keep an eye on it. Like I said, you're not too far from Mexicali here. And like I said, we are seeing some pretty gusty winds out there. Don't get me wrong, towards Imperial. Look at that, 61 mile per hour wind gusts with sustained winds of around 40 miles an hour. Wow, that is crazy. So I can guarantee you it looks a little windy out there. That's for sure. Definitely looks a little bit windy. So like I said, you guys, please be safe out there. All right, let's see. We're going to hop back over here to... Actually, I want to go ahead and take you guys back over to the models for a minute. I want to go ahead and show you guys what we're expecting here in the near future. Let me go ahead and move y'all over here to the view. So let's go ahead and drop over to the view here. So obviously, like I said, right now, this is kind of where we're at. You can see over the next several hours, we're going to expect a lot of that heavy rain to continue rolling its way through Southern California. You can see it looks like it's going to remain quite dry for Arizona for the most part. Even extreme southeastern California, maybe not getting as much rainfall. Looks like a lot of the rainfall is going to be mostly holding up to the, the west here. Obviously going right over like Los Angeles, tracking its way up to the north here. It looks like, Las Vegas could actually dodge a bit of the rainfall as well, which is good. But yeah, it looks like the heaviest is going to be happening. What's going off this thing here? Looks like the heaviest is going to be happening right around, kind of south central, I'd say, in kind of southwestern Nevada here. Is kind of what we're looking at. So we're going to go ahead and hop you all back over here to the main view. But like I said, guys, if y'all can, consider sharing this, guys. Help get that word out there. Like I said, I want to make sure y'all are being prepared for today. Let's see here. Did I hear about the earthquake? I said I did. Yep. Heard about it several times. Let's see here. Christian wants me to take a look here at 92868. 92868. Across Orange, California. You, my friend, are in the 40% chance zone, so you have a 40% chance of seeing flooding within 25 miles of you. Once again, that goes for all of Los Angeles in general. We got a 40% chance of flooding occurring within 25 miles of you. So keep an eye out there for that. So the winds right now, like I said, the winds are actually, not too strong at the moment. Those will likely increase here later on. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. Some Vegas streets are flooding. I'm sure they are. Yeah, I'm sure they are. Let's see here. But yeah. So once again, y'all, please just be careful. We're going to go and hop back over here towards Yuma. Like I said, apparently Yuma's getting hit pretty good here. 59 sustained here. Do I even have any? Let's see here. I don't know if I might have some live cameras actually out there for Yuma. We'll see if we can find them. But yeah, no, it's definitely hitting pretty good. Yeah, I don't think we do have any live cameras out there, unfortunately. Maybe. Okay, I'll keep an eye out there for it. We'll see. Oh my gosh. Whoops. Didn't mean to blast y'all's ear with that. But anyways, yeah, no, we don't have any live cameras out there, unfortunately. Any flash flood emergencies yet, says TWC? No, we do not have any right now. Thank goodness. Let's see here. Boop God wants me to take a look here at 92509. Let's see here. 92509. Let's see for California. Yeah, you're in a high risk for flooding. So you, my friend, have yourself a, like I said, a 70% chance of seeing flooding within 25 miles of your location. So got to be looking out there for flooding, for sure. It's definitely one of your main concerns. Actually, is your main concern. Winds right now, like I said, they are fairly weak. You know, they're not really blowing too hard right now, but still, like I said, probably later on today, they're going to be increasing a bit. Adrian wants to take a look here at 92113. Let's see, 92113 across portions here of San Diego. Okay, so we are in the 40% chance for flooding. Obviously, the winds are increasing a little bit, looks like right now. Let's see here. Apparently, we're seeing 15-mile-per-hour sustained winds, so it looks like the winds are increasing. So keep it out there for it. Obviously, the winds later on today are going to be probably stronger than they are now. They're expected to be. Let's see here. What about 959? My friend lives there. Let's see here. 959 across Los Angeles. Yeah, like I said, Los Angeles, the entire area of Los Angeles has a 40% chance of seeing flooding within 25 miles of it. And like I was saying here, according to the latest graphic here from the Weather Prediction Center, like I said, 4 areas here of Los Angeles, we are expecting 2 to 4 inches of rainfall. So 2 to 4 inches is the zone here we're looking at. Let's see here. Just hopped in. Where's the storm center at right now? It's kind of located right next to San Diego, kind of slightly to the southeast of San Diego. It's right in here. That's where the center of the storm is at right now. Right around it. Like I said, the storm has shredded itself apart, so it's like it's really difficult to really pinpoint that exact area, but that's right where I believe it's at. I mean, you can see this right now. I mean, look at this. It does not even have a tropical look to it. It just looks like a big jet of just moisture, which is crazy. We have a big old jet of moisture driving a lot of rain even across areas here of like Idaho, even Montana, even eastern portions of Oregon. Like I said, they last minute they added a big flooding threat for eastern Oregon there. Gotta watch out there for that. Obviously, Nevada be getting hit pretty good as well. Let's see, we got Southern California definitely getting a lot of the heavy rain right now. Let's see here. Pete wants me to take a look here at 92584. Let's see here. 92584. Let's see here. You, my friend, are in the actually, yeah, you're right next to that 70% chance for flooding, but you're in a 40% chance zone. Between 40 and 70% chance of flooding. That's kind of what we're looking at out there. Pretty wide margin, but you're literally right on the line. I mean, you are literally right on the edge there between two, but you are in the 40% chance, so between 40 and 70. But it's big gap. But right now, the winds, it looks like the winds are, not too strong at the moment. Around 10 miles an hour is what it looks like right now. But like I said, later on, they are expected to increase. Got a stupid fly flying around down here. Someone left a fly in here. But yeah, so like I said, just keep an eye on it. We'll have to watch out for this here in a little bit. So there's the here's the latest radar loop here. You can kind of see that little dry slot. I think right there. I'm pretty sure that right there is where the center is. Right here, getting ready to go right next to San Diego, just shyly to the east of San Diego. Pretty sure that's the track right there. Let's see here, Crystal with $8 super chat. Thank you so much, Crystal. That's very sweet of you. I appreciate it, Crystal. Very sweet. Let's see here. Artful Dodger says pretty calm at the moment in Long Beach. Let's see. Where was Long Beach at? Was Long Beach in San Diego? No, Long Beach is in Los Angeles. That's right. So, yeah, I can see that. You got a big flooding threat, obviously, out there. Let's see here. The winds? Yeah, the winds look like they might be picking up a bit. 14 miles an hour sustained, it looks like. 9 over here. So, it definitely looks like it is picking up a bit. Picking up a little bit. But like I said, those winds are probably going to be at their strongest this evening. Like I said, right now it's the kind of the late afternoon, early evening for you guys right now. So wait till like later tonight. It's probably going to get pretty strong out there. I'll make sure to be live here as long as possible. There might be some times in the stream where I got to take a break every now and then, but yeah, we'll definitely I'll be here for a while for you guys. But yeah, definitely remain safe out there. Once again, Crystal, thank you so much for the $1 super chat. It's a little late on my end over here, but very sweet of you. Appreciate it, Crystal. Thank you so much. But yeah, so once again, y'all, later on this evening, or extremely late evening for you guys, around 11 p.m., this thing is set to still be a tropical storm here, with sustained winds around 40 miles an hour with gusts getting up to around 60. So I'll have to watch out there for that. Let's go ahead and see. We're going to do some latest updates here. I want to go ahead and see if I can any new update on tropical system yet. Yep, still 60 sustained, 990 millibars. So nothing's changed on the current vitals of the storm. Still looking around the same. So once again, gusts are around 60, or sorry, sustains around 60, gusts are around 70, and pressure's right around 990 millibars. But anyways, yeah, Artful Dodger, be safe out there, my friend. Like I said, later on it's when it looks like it's going to be hitting you pretty good overall. Like I said, look at this, guys. We have a lot of flash flooding that is ongoing out there. A lot of flash flood warnings. Tons and tons of reports coming through here. Go ahead and pause this. We have a report here towards Imperial. Power poles apparently are down here. Let's see. Did we get some more wind reports? Yeah, we had another one up to the north here towards Brawley. Trees blown down on power poles. Not good. Got some flooding. 2 vehicles stuck in rushing water. Let's see here. Heavy flooding pushed debris across roadway. Wow. Yeah, no, it's bad out there. Definitely is getting pretty bad, it looks like. Yeah, well, remember, Los Angeles is under a flash flood warning too. So if you're in Los Angeles, you're under a flash flood warning more than likely, with rainfall rates of a ½ inch to an inch per hour. An additional amount of 1 to 3 inches of rainfall is possible out there in Los Angeles. So be on the lookout. Keep an eye on it. Like I said, they did extend those flash flood warnings up here pretty high up north. Actually, a new one just got issued for almost south Nevada, but it's still in California, but it's getting close there towards Las Vegas. So we'll have to keep an eye on the flooding. Yeah, you guys can kind of see that counterclockwise circulation to it. All that rainfall out there. It's pretty crazy. Let's see here. Sorry, not much. I know you're about to move, Andrew. Like I said, Crystal, it's never about the amount. It's the thought that counts, y'all. Said y'all do not ever have to donate. Is what I'm trying to say. It's really just the thought that counts, and just the thought of you supporting the channel is very sweet. I really appreciate it, Crystal. Never ever has it been, or never ever will it be about that. Like I said, honestly, I could care less about the payment, guys. I really could. I just want to be here live for you guys to help. Like I said, I just want to make sure that you guys are being prepared out there. This is the most intense weather report I've seen. This is amazing. It's pretty crazy, isn't it? Yeah. Once again, they did have obviously not a hurricane, an earthquake. That's what I want to say. They did have an earthquake here earlier. We need this in Alabama. Stop the heat. It's hot out here as well. It's really hot out there as well. All right, we're gonna go ahead and hop you guys back over here. Yeah, out there towards Arizona, I mean, it is on fire still. I mean, let's see. We're going to hop down towards, yeah, look at this. 89, 97. It's really hot there towards Phoenix, but that's that's nothing new for Phoenix, honestly. But yeah, no, Phoenix winds are pretty daggone strong here. We're seeing gusts up to around 30s, 40s here. Let's see here. Queen Creek here, 36 mile per hour wind gusts. Yeah, Chandler 40. It's getting pretty windy. Definitely getting pretty windy out there in Phoenix. The winds right now, the winds right now are really strong in these regions here. Actually, I should probably redraw that. Kind of more in these regions here. It's right where the winds are at the strongest. Like I said, for San Diego and Los Angeles, the winds are actually like not too crazy right now, which is good. Like I said, you can see these typically less than 10 miles an hour for the most part, 5, 7 there. So winds are pretty weak right now, but I do expect those to increase. Those will increase later on. So we'll have to definitely have to watch out there for it. Definitely have to watch out for it. Oh my gosh! Whoa! Force City, is that your name, City? Oh my gosh, dude! A $100 super chat. Whoa, dude! Saying best weather report I've ever seen. Force City, I hope I'm saying your name right, dude. That is so sweet of you, man. Holy cow. Dude, you rock, man. That is so sweet of you. I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. That is so nice of you. Thank you so much, Forest City. I hope I'm saying your name right. Really, really appreciate it. Really helps out a lot. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Big thank you. Big W. Can I let us know what we might see in Boise, Idaho? 83703. Thank you so much. Let's see. 83703. Once again, thank you so much for that. That is crazy. That's a big support. So yeah, you have a 15% chance of seeing flooding within 25 miles of you. Like I said, they give you a slight risk regarding the flooding outlook. So once again, within 25 miles of your location, there is a 15% chance that we could see some flooding occur. So we'll have to keep an eye out there for it. But yeah, so keep an eye on it. Like I said, the rain is obviously right now, you can see the rain is working its way towards you. The wind should not be too strong out there for you. This thing does go post-tropical over central northern Nevada here with sustained winds around 30, with max gusts around 45. So that is, kind of what we're looking at out there. Absolutely. Let's see here. Yeah, Forest City, dude. Seriously, in with the support, bro. Thank you so much, Forest City. You rock, dude. That's super sweet of you, man. I really, really appreciate it. Big thank you. I will definitely give you a big shout out at the end of the live stream for that. Like that is so generous of you. You do not have to do that. Man's an absolute legend. I agree. Big legend. Thank you so much once again, dude. Let's see. What radar do I use? I use Radar Mega. Anyways, but yeah, once again, y'all, if you want to know the latest vitals on the storm, once again, we are seeing this thing, once again, sustained winds around 60 miles per hour right now. Like I said, with, max gusts getting up to right around 70 miles an hour, so we'll have to keep an eye out there for it. This thing's going to continue tracking its way up here to the north here. And like I said, we are, later on this evening, like I said, really late for you guys. Like I said, we are talking, once again, kind of around 11 p.m. or so, this thing is expected to be, like I said, this thing is expected to be around 40 miles an hour, so kind of low end tropical storm by later this evening, around 11 p.m. or so. Like I said, obviously with wind gusts getting up to around 60 is kind of what we're expecting. And then once again, it goes post-tropical as it rolls through the mountains and goes into Nevada. Still pretty gusty winds, don't get me wrong. 45, still pretty gusty, but nothing extreme. It's just the rain, so we got to look out for. Let's see here. Forcey says, no need to shout out, just keep up the work. I will, for sure. Thank you so much, dude. Once again, I cannot thank you enough. You don't know how many people you might be helping. Like I said, yesterday I reached a lot of people, thankfully, in order to prepare everybody. So hopefully I made an impact on this. That's obviously what I'm here for, is to make sure that obviously make sure that everybody's prepared. Let's see here. Do I think people are a little overhyped about the storm? It's always good in general to be over prepared than under prepared. You don't want to be not prepared for something that could be pretty bad. Honestly, compared to what we've been seeing, though, it's already pretty bad out there, and it's not even halfway over yet. So I don't think people are overhyped right now. I really don't, personally. It's definitely pretty crazy out there. I can tell you that one for sure. Anyways, but guys, yeah, here's the latest outlook regarding the rainfall expectancy here. This is from the Weather Prediction Center. We have a big old streak out here between Los Angeles and Tonopah here in south central Nevada. This area here, we're expecting around 2 to 4 inches of rainfall being possible. Like I said, there's actually a lot of areas here towards Death Valley, as you guys can see, right in here, towards Death Valley. We're talking maybe even up to 4 to 6 inches being possible. 4 to 6 inches is definitely a possibility. So we'll have to, we'll definitely need to be watching out for this here very closely for the rainfall. Now, there's absolute worst case scenario. For some reason, I'll take this with a grain of salt. I honestly don't trust this too much, but it has a little area east of Los Angeles, maybe up to 10 to 15 inches. I don't see that happening personally, especially out east. I'd say at most out of this event, we'll probably see about 6 to 10. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Let's see here. David says, agree, you do great work, better than my local news. Thank you so much, David. That's very sweet. Y'all are very sweet. We love you guys. Thank you so much. Let's see here. What's up, Liam? Hollow says, thank you so much for the coverage here in El Centro. It's been pretty wild. Well, stay safe out there, Hollow, and you are very welcome. You are so welcome, my friend. I'm gonna be here for y'all. I just want to make sure you guys are prepared for this. Like I said, right now the center of the storm, I believe, is already starting to roll its way into Southern California at the moment. Let's see. I'm wondering the new outlook coming in from the. Yeah, I don't know whenever the new outlook's going to come out from the Hurricane Center. I think they do it every 3 hours, if I'm not mistaken. Last one was at 5, so I think we might get a new update here very soon. Maybe within the next half hour. We'll see how that goes. Obviously, we'll let you guys know whenever we get a new update. Let's see here. So back over to wind history. So yeah, you guys can see this. So the yellow is showing where tropical storm force winds, basically 40 mile an hour to 74, I believe. 40 mile an hour to 74 mile per hour sustained winds across the areas in here in the yellow, and 75 plus across the red. So obviously this thing, was a powerful hurricane at one point. It was a Cat 4. It peaked up at Cat 4. Right now, obviously, it's nothing like that. Right now, it's a tropical storm, an upper level tropical storm. So it's a pretty strong storm still. But anyways, Pilot says we're the $100 super chat isn't going through. I don't know. Yeah, sometimes it does that. It does that a lot, Pilot. I don't understand that sometimes. But anyways, yeah, like I said, obviously the yellow, that's where the tropical storm force winds were located. And in the current wind field, like I said, currently where these tropical storm force winds are is right there across that yellow bubble. So obviously you can see like Southern California, obviously southwestern Arizona inside of this. Like I said, San Diego's not seeing, from what it looks like, it is not seeing tropical storm force winds. However, areas like, Yuma is seriously getting hit pretty strong by these winds here. Look at this, here towards Yuma. 59 mile per hour wind gusts here and 45 sustained winds. So constant winds around 45, with obviously gusts here getting up to around, nearly 60. Getting up to nearly 60. Let's see here. The center of the storm is the stronger the winds. Yeah, typically right around the eye wall, around the edge of the center of the storm is where you get the strongest winds, typically. Let's see here. Is the worst over Southern California? I'm confused. I understand you could be confused. So it's close. It's close. It's definitely in. Obviously, it's moving into Southern California right now. The center. Pretty sure the center is right around here. Pretty sure you can kind of see it's a hollow there. I'm not sure if that's exactly dry air or what. The last update had it right here, but I'm wanting to say it's right here now by San Diego. I want to say the edge of it's right next to San Diego right now. You can see all that moisture just still being pulled up north though. But like I said, San Diego's not really seeing any crazy winds right now, believe it or not. Like I said, you all are seeing these winds here like 10 miles an hour and under. It's pretty weak for y'all most part. But the winds are increasing out there towards like Los Angeles, it looks like. Winds are, around 15 sustained, it looks like out there. Yeah, all these have like 12 to 14 mile an hour sustained winds. But once again, by far, the heaviest is out there towards like, Mexicali, 33 sustained winds out there. Let's see, Yuma, we're talking 39 sustained out there. Pretty daggone crazy. Definitely is pretty daggone crazy. So we'll keep an eye on it. Let's see here. But yeah, so like I said, the worst of it, honestly, the flooding is the worst of it. But like I said, the flooding's not over. So the worst of it's not done yet. If you're thinking the winds are going to be the worst of it, I mean, the winds could get a little crazy. But honestly, like I said, the winds are not the main concern. The main concern is watching out for flooding and all that stuff. So just be safe out there, my friend. Just keep an eye on it. Like I said, we'll keep you updated. Don't worry. But yeah. Let's see here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and hop you guys back over to the models here real quickly. Let's see, we have a new 22 Zulu run coming through. I'm gonna go ahead and switch y'all over here to that view. So this is the HRRR model, high resolution rapid refresh. This model, updates essentially every hour. So obviously you can see, according to HRRR, the low is right over Southern California right now. A lot of the heavy rain rolling through right now. Apparently has it raining for quite a while until like early Monday morning for San Diego. Same thing for Los Angeles too. So by tomorrow morning it should be gone for the most part for everybody there, but it will be across Nevada at that point by tomorrow morning. But yeah, no, this thing's gonna be here for a while. It's gonna be here for a while to stay. You can see like a lot of precipitation is gonna be shooting its way directly north. Let's see, we're gonna work our way up here to northwest U.S. Like I said, all that moisture eventually is gonna roll its way into eastern portions of Oregon, into Idaho, and even into Canada. Yep, Canada's gonna get all that precipitation out of it. It's crazy. Tell you what, this is, like I said, once again, this is typically something you don't really see out here. I mean, this is a very rare event, extremely rare event. What subscription do I use for Radar Omega? I don't know, honestly. I forgot. I subscribed a while ago, but I forgot I forgot it. And like I said, I cannot forget to tell you guys this. Obviously, we are seeing the possibility of a couple of tornadoes, too. On the right-hand side of a tropical cyclone, or just a strong low-pressure system in general, you have something we call cyclone-induced tornadoes, meaning the ingredients are all there for possibly a few spin-up tornadoes. Not expected to be anything long-tracked, per se. We're talking maybe, a few spin-up tornadoes, quick touchdowns and quick pickups. Should not be terribly too strong, but a couple moderate tornadoes could be possible out there. And like I said, that risk includes, I'm going to circle that for you guys. That risk for a few tornadoes is right in here. With the greatest threat being right here, the 5% chance of having a tornado every 25 miles that makes up this region. So this is your greatest chance right in here of seeing tornadoes, just east of San Diego and east of Los Angeles. Los Angeles, San Diego do not have a tornado threat, which is good. We did have a tornado warning here east of San Diego, though, a little bit ago, which was definitely a little crazy. But honestly, that is kind of kind of an expectancy for today. Got to keep an eye out there for it. But anyways, yeah. So once again, everybody, y'all just please be safe out there. We have a lot of flash flood warnings that is in effect for these regions here. I mean, like I said, literally looks like the eastern side of San Diego out there towards, let's see here, Santee, Marino, we have Ramona. Those regions out there is now under a flash flood warning here. I'm going to pause that latest frame here. Let's see here. So we're talking basically rates here, rain rates around 0.5 to 0.75 inches. So basically a half inch to 3/4 of an inch every hour. Flash flooding is ongoing and are expected to develop shortly out there. So this is just shyly to the east here of San Diego. And out there towards Los Angeles, we have ourselves, a big old flash flood warning in effect for Los Angeles here. Rainfall amounts of 1 to 3 inches are still possible out there. So we're still talking a lot of rainfall possibly for Los Angeles. Definitely need to be keeping an eye out there for that. Was the earthquake related to all the rain? No. Earthquake is geological, activity, while meteorological activity should have nothing to do with it. This was just a kind of more of a freak coincidence here. Let's see here. Hey, is Riverside going to get the storm? Let's see here. Riverside, California. Let's see here. Yes, yeah, you're actually in the biggest flooding threat we have for this event here. So basically, you have at least a 70% chance of flooding happening within 25 miles of you. So, for example, here, if I was to grab your location right there, and so this is 25-mile radius, okay? So right there. So this is where you're at. Let me actually go and switch screens. Probably will be a little better for you. So you're right here. So within 25 miles, this is a 25-mile radius around you, there's a 70% chance that somewhere in this region, there's a fly in here, somewhere around this region could see flooding. Does not mean it'll be directly over you. It just means within 25 miles, there's a 70% chance flooding could be around you. So it's a pretty good probability you could see some flooding nearby. Let's see here. Shepard, member for 8 months. Cat 1 Club. Thank you so much, Shepard. Very sweet of you. Saying hello, Andrew, and all. Be safe and prepared out there. Thank you so much, Shepard. Very sweet of you. And yeah, like I said, we'll make sure to be here for you guys. This fly is going to drive me crazy. This thing, I don't know if you see it going zooming past me every once in a while. Let's see here. Saying it related to the groundwater movement. Yes, according to it's related. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Gotcha. I mean, I could see it. Somewhat, because of the amount of water. But honestly, I wouldn't personally think it would have too much of an effect. It could have just been like a freak incident. I mean, because at the time, I don't think they had much water, much rainfall at that point. I mean, they had a little bit, but not too much. Anyways, but like I said, guys, right now, according to the the latest Hurricane Center update, they still have the same continuous winds, constant winds around 60 miles per hour. Central low is still 990 millibars here, tracking to the north at a whopping 23 miles an hour. So it's actually moving pretty decently fast now. It looks like it's picking up forward motion, so it's moving quicker, which is good per se, which could lead to maybe a little bit less rainfall accumulations. Maybe we'll see. But anyways. Regardless, we are seeing like I said, regardless, we are seeing ourselves, still sustained around 60 miles per hour with gusts up to around 70 still. By later on this evening for you guys, for 11 o'clock p.m. your guys' time here, obviously for 11 p.m. Pacific time, this thing is expected to be still a tropical storm potentially, a lower end tropical storm here. 40-mile-per-hour sustained winds with gusts getting up to around 60. So gusts still could be pretty heavy. Let's see. Shark Boy says, is this a tropical storm or a hurricane? It's a tropical storm. You guys can see in the bottom right-hand corner, it says it's a tropical storm. Sustained winds of 60 miles an hour, pressure 990. I'm going to manually update that every new update that comes through, which I think we might have a new update. I'm not entirely sure, but we might have a new update in the next 20 minutes. We'll see. I want to say they do it every 3 hours in terms of big, urgent tropical updates. Pretty sure they do it every 3 hours. So we'll keep on looking at it. Let's see here. Can we check out Santa Clara? I feel like we've been getting the worst of it, says Justin. Dude, this fly is gonna drive me crazy. Let's see here. Santa. Let's see here. How do you spell that? A lot of odd names. If you guys could do zip codes, it'd be a lot easier. Let's see here. Oh, there it is, right there. All right, so we are in a 40% chance of flooding occurring out there. Oh my gosh. 40% chance of flooding happening, basically within 25 miles of you, so you got to keep an eye out there for it. As flooding is going to be a good possibility overall, so we'll have to watch out for flooding. Whenever it comes to the expected amounts, like I said, we are expecting around 2 to 4 inches of rainfall being expected out there. The winds will be your strongest later on this evening, because once again, right now, the storm's center, as the last update was right here, but it's actually like right in here towards San Diego. But whenever it comes to it, this thing is going to be, getting close to you right around, I'd say probably around, maybe 8, 9, 10 p.m. here. It's going to be right next to you. That's the estimates here. You don't think barometric pressure drop could cause geological shifting? No, I don't think so. Personally, I don't think that's a relation there. But yeah, definitely for Santa Clara though, you are definitely in the heavy rain stuff. It doesn't look like it's too windy out there. I mean, obviously it looks like the winds are picking up. Don't get me wrong. 18 sustained out there. The winds are definitely picking up in Los Angeles here. But that's nothing compared to what's happening out there towards Yuma. I mean, look at this. According to Yuma, we're seeing 59-mile-per-hour wind gusts with sustained winds of 45 miles an hour. So it's definitely getting pretty crazy out there. Both rain and, let's see, load sounds can cause earthquakes. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't studied much of geology because that's not really my field. My field's more meteorology, so obviously I can't tell you that to be exact. I don't really study geology too much. Campus says, what is the worst rain hit for LA country? So for Los Angeles, it said, according to the latest graphic, like I said, here is the latest rainfall potential here from the Weather Prediction Center. So you see Los Angeles right there, that dot. So right there, that's Los Angeles. It's in the dark green, which is 2 to 4 inches of rainfall expected. We are expecting around 1 to 3 more inches to be possible out there towards Los Angeles, according to the latest flash flood warning that we have issued out there. Between 1 and 2 inches of rain has already fallen apparently out there towards Los Angeles, with an additional amount of 1 to 3 possible. So don't get me wrong, we're already starting to see a lot of rainfall out there for sure. It's already getting a little excessive, but yeah, just be safe out there camping. Like I said, obviously, I'll keep you updated. Like I said, I'll keep everybody updated. And if you guys could, please consider sharing this live stream, y'all. Not for me, obviously. I don't care about that. Just share this if you guys can to your friends, family. Put it on social media. Help get the word out there. Because like I said, obviously, the more people we can get in here, the more people can be aware of the situation. The more people can be prepared and overall that. So. Got the Baja Blast, too. Forgot I had it. I got the Baja Blast for Baja California getting impacted. Let's see here. We got hit by a 5.0 earthquake about an hour ago. It was longer than an hour ago. That was like 2-3 hours ago. But yeah, no, we heard about it. Yeah, definitely crazy. That's for sure. I mean, crazy that y'all are getting this tropical. I mean, this in alone is a freak incident. And on top of it, now you're getting now you got earthquakes out of it. It's like, what the heck? Really crazy. All right, let's see here. Once again, all right, we're going to turn off the, let's see here. What should I turn off here? I don't think we need the tropical storm warnings. A lot of people obviously probably know they're in tropical storm warnings here. Let's see. We'll turn on hurricane hunters. I don't think they're flying in the storm anymore. Yeah, they don't fly in the storm. I think once it goes over land, they're done with it. Let's see here. Here we go. Warnings. Tropical. Here we go. Yeah, we need to turn off all these warnings here. Tropical storm warnings. Just turn those off. All right. So yeah, once again, we do have a tornado probability here too. The heaviest tornado probability is out there towards like, desert hot springs. 5% chance of having a tornado within 25 miles of you. Got to keep it out there for it. 29 Palms. We'll keep an eye on it. We have Needles. Let's see, Quartzside. Those regions there are kind of the biggest risk out there for tornadoes. I'm going to turn off that layer though because it's a little crowded on my screen. This layer we have right now, that's the flooding outlook. That's a lot better. Chris, I'm drinking Baja Blast too. Hey, there we go. Got the Baja Blast from Taco Bell. Actually, I had this yesterday. I just put it in my fridge. Still tastes fine. Still good. Anyways. So yeah, once again, we might get an update here in the next 15 minutes, I'd say. Pretty sure it's every 3 hours. It's been a while since I tracked the tropics, so this is like the first system we tracked this year, pretty much. Let's see here. Penn wants me to take a look here at 92128. Let's see, 92128 across San Diego. Yeah, San Diego's got a pretty decent flooding threat. I said 40% chance of seeing flooding within 25 miles of your location. Right now, regarding the winds, though, current observations, winds are not too crazy. Maybe right around 10 mile an hour, essentially. 10 to 15 miles an hour, I'd say. So it's not too crazy. The winds are not too strong right now, but those will likely increase later on. Those will, certainly increase later on. Let's see here. But once again, everybody, I hope y'all please be safe out there. Like I said, we're going to be here for y'all. I want you guys to remain safe over there overall. Like I said, I understand that, this is a little sketchy. You guys are definitely not used to this type of weather. I can assure you that. But like I said, we'll walk y'all through it. I'm going to make sure you guys are getting through this here safe. And like I said, once again, I hope that y'all are prepared. Hope y'all have some water. Obviously not the water that's falling, but I hope you have some drinkable water. Hope you guys have some food. Obviously, first aid kit, flashlight with extra batteries, all that stuff. Very important. Very important. Does any of you guys, okay, anybody watching this right now, okay? Anybody who's watching this in the storm, have you lost power yet? Has anybody lost power? Also, if you guys do want to send in some photos, tag us on Twitter at NWW116_WX. That is our Twitter. But yeah, that's if you guys want to send in photos or videos or anything like that, we'll take a look at them. Let's see here. Will it get worse for 91335? Let's see here. 91335. This is for Los Angeles, basically. Yeah, it's going to get worse because we are expecting some more rainfall. And those winds are seeming to be increasing quite a bit out there as well. Seeing those winds getting around 20 miles an hour sustained now. See, winds starting to get real strong out there, says TT. Yeah. Be safe out there, aviation. Be safe. Can I share a bit about close to Mission, Irvine area? 80, can you give me a zip code for that? No, I have not lost power in LA County. Gotcha. Thank you, camping. I can actually bring up the power outage reports here, actually, and see how many people are out without power. Oh, wow. Yeah, California's already starting to feel it. Why is, okay, we have some power outages, don't get me wrong, but we have the worst in Del Norte County. I'm saying that wrong, I know it. Yeah, California, let's see, look at that, 12,000 people without power there. Nearly the entire county's without power there. That's crazy. Let's see here. For Los Angeles County, we have about 5,800 people without power. Not too many. Out of like 300,000? Or sorry, no, 2.1 million people. Sorry. Goodness, that's not many people. That is like not many people at all without power yet. But I do expect those power outages to be increasing later on. Let's see here. Storm is done in San Diego. Massive dud, says L. It ain't done yet. It is not done yet. There's still some more rain expecting with it. The winds part, like I said, the strongest winds is shyly to the east of San Diego. So it's not done yet, L. Let's see here. Crazy winds here in Arizona. Yeah, Arizona seems to be getting the strongest winds out there, especially towards Yuma. Yeah, like I said, definitely towards Yuma. Like, look at that. Yuma's seeing 59 mile an hour wind gusts with 45 sustained. That's crazy. Definitely some strong winds out there towards Yuma. Also, Mexicali, too. Mexicali seeing about 33 sustained winds. Pretty hefty out there. What's up, Susie? Saying, "Hey, Andrew, do I trust the forecast models showing that move into Canada? Do I have a different opinion? No, I trust them. I do. I honestly think that that is a good possibility. I mean, all the models I've seen do support that. There's just so much moisture with the system. The jet stream's not really strong enough to take them any further east, so I do expect that to move its way into Canada. I do. It won't be as crazy of a flooding threat as obviously it was for the Southwest, but it's some of the moisture is going to die out definitely, but yeah, I mean, look at that. So we have this big old jet of moisture. I mean, you can see that big blob. That's where the low pressure system's in. Also, eastern Oregon should watch out. Maybe for a little bit of flooding. Could be possible. But there you go. You can really see all that bulk there in, kind of western Canada being possible. But absolutely, we'll keep an eye on it. I think that is a good possibility overall. All right, we're going to hop you all back over here to the view. Back over to the Southwest. Yeah, once again, y'all, the biggest flooding threats for today includes like Barstow, Riverside area. We have Desert Hot Springs, Palm Springs, Palm Desert, Big Bear Lake, Barstow, I think I already said that, California City, Ridgecrest, Death Valley. Those regions right there are inside of the heaviest of the rainfall. Expected to get the most rainfall overall. So it's a little crazy. Let's see, you're praying for California. Absolutely, Crystal. I'll keep California in my prayers too. Definitely is pretty crazy. A lot of rainfall. Too much rainfall for them. I mean, they need rainfall. Don't get me wrong, but this is too much. Too much at one point. Too much for one serving. Or one sitting. Let's see here. Nina says, Nina, sorry, says it's been raining all day. As the peak of the storm hit LA County yet? I think you are near the peak, yeah. I think, obviously, the winds are probably going to still increase a bit out there towards Los Angeles, but regarding the water, regarding the flooding, probably still expected to see maybe 1 to 3 inches of rainfall. Be possible. Let's see here. Jen says, thanks for all the updates. You're very welcome. Buckeye, Arizona is getting major gusts of wind. My pool furniture is in my pool. Yeah, that's not good, Jen. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, hopefully that does not get damaged. Hopefully it stays in your pool. Hopefully it stays in the pool and doesn't go airborne. Yeah, like I said, we would recommend to bring in those, loose items during an event like this. Probably should have mentioned that yesterday, actually. But, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But you're very welcome, Jen. Like I said, I'm just glad to be here for y'all. I'm glad to give y'all updates on the system here. And like I said, I obviously want you guys to be prepared. Want you guys to be safe out there overall. So, but anyways, like I said, guys, like I said, we are watching this. Like I said, later on today, around 11 p.m. Pacific time, we are expecting this system to still be a tropical storm here, right around, like I said, 11 p.m. Pacific, with sustained winds here around 40 miles per hour, with maximum wind gusts here getting right around 60 miles an hour. Like I said, obviously, gusts could still get pretty heavy. 40 is sustained. I mean, it's gusty, don't get me, or it's pretty windy, I should say, but it's not anything terrible. Terrible. Let's see here. Please share about the zip codes. Thanks a lot. This is AD. Let's see here. So let me know about the zip codes. Like I said, let me know the zip codes, and I'll try to get to some of them. Winds are definitely picking up in West Phoenix. Yeah, stay safe out there, my friend. Phoenix got a whopping 1.3 inches of rain. Largest storm we've had in a long time. It doesn't take much rain out there to cause a lot of problems. Yeah, like I said, obviously portions out there towards, Arizona. Phoenix was not really set to see too much. It was all mostly for Southern California and south central portions of Nevada, or central and southern portions of Nevada. Let's see here. How are the waves in Southern California? I don't know. Let me look at buoys. We might have some buoy data. Let's see. Let me look at buoys. National Buoy Center. I'll take you guys over here. I'll go ahead and show you all this. So they should say the waves. They should say the waves here. Let's try this guy. Click on you. It's not going to load anything. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe it's not letting me. See here. No data in the last 8 hours for those ones. Station recent data. Okay. Station. Oh, there we go. Wave height 5.9 feet. Let's see San Diego here. Wave height. Doesn't say. Let's try a little bit to the south. We got another buoy here. Nothing there. Yeah, it doesn't seem like all these buoys report wave height. 3.3 feet. It doesn't seem like they're too high. Doesn't seem like the winds are not that strong out there, so the waves aren't going to be too crazy. But the wave height is, like I said, at worst I've seen, what was that, 8 point something? 6.2 feet out there. 5.9 feet. Yeah, that's way out in the ocean, though. It's not too bad. Let's see here. Areas of California with active wildfires where the wind's supposed to be bad. I don't know if that's a concern. Honestly, I'm not real sure exactly where those wildfires are at right now. I want to say Northern California, but I don't think they're supposed to get too much rainfall out of this here. Yeah, I don't think they're supposed to get too much rainfall out of this here up in northern, kind of northwestern California, I believe. But they could get a little gusty winds. Don't get me wrong. Could get a little gusty out there. Let's see here. My sister's right on the coast. Thank you. You're very welcome, Carol. She had earthquakes and tornado warnings, but nothing serious where I live. And fall rocks, no warnings. Says Alexis. Gotcha. Yep. Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on it, though. Like I said, there is going to be a couple possibilities here today for maybe a few spin-up tornadoes. Do I think this helped with the air quality? I mean, possibly, because it's driving a lot of fresh air, that's for sure. Driving in a lot of tropical warm air. I mean, it's bringing in, pretty humid, though. Other than humidity, it's bringing in fresh air. See, Joyce says, thank you. Very welcome. You are very, very welcome. So once again, everybody, like I said, later on today, y'all, for around 11 p.m. Pacific, we are expecting the wind still to be possibly sustained here around 40 miles per hour with wind gusts, the peak winds getting up to right around 60 being possible. AD wants me to take a look here at 92620. See here, 92620 for Irvine. Yeah, so you got a 40% chance of flooding. You got a pretty good shot there of flooding out there. Keep an eye out there for it. So 12 mile an hour sustained winds. Kind of what we're looking at. The winds aren't too crazy right now. It's the rain that's getting you. But yeah, you got a 40% chance of flooding out there. Let's see, Susie with a $20 super chat. That's so sweet of you. Susie, thank you for the $20 super chat. It's very nice of you. I really appreciate it. Big thank you, Susie. I really appreciate that. That is so sweet of you. Thank you so much, guys. Very sweet. Susie, big shout out to you. Thank you so much. Very sweet. Much thanks. Let's see here. Jen wants me to take a look here at 85326 wins. 85326. Wait, 85326? 85326. Yes. And Buckeye, Arizona. All right. So you, my friend, let's see. The winds. All right. Looks like the winds are around 22 sustained with gusting around 33. So winds are pretty gusty. They're not too crazy, though. The winds seem to be a little bit more worse to your west. I said towards Yuma. Yeah, towards Yuma, they're still gusting up to 54. So, yeah. But once again, Susie, thank you so much. It's very sweet of you. Let's see here. See, Marum wants me to take a look here at 91708. 91708. Okay, so yeah, you're at a 40% chance of flooding occurring. You're right next to that high risk for flooding, actually. You're really close to seeing some pretty nasty flooding potential. 40% chance of flooding right now. The winds are not too crazy, about 5 to 10 miles an hour. It looks like in terms of winds, you're pretty fine. Got to look out there for maybe about 1 to 3 more inches of rainfall being possible. Let's see here. Can I check on hopefully pollution is bad. Hopefully pollution's bad here. In I thought you were meaning to say hopefully pollution's bad. No, you said hopefully, pollution. Okay. I was about to say, hopefully it's not like you said you're hoping that the pollution will be bad. Jimmy says, can I check on 939? 39. Of course I can. Los Angeles, yeah, you guys are under a flash flood warning, by the way. Like I said, additional 1 to 3 inches of rain expected. There's a 40% chance of flooding ongoing, or 40% chance of flooding, at least a 40% chances of flood occurring within 25 miles of you. So keep an eye on it. Let's see here. All right, L wants me to check on, check on 92025. 2025. Yeah, you're right between San Diego and Los Angeles. Yeah, the winds are not too strong for you right now. I'd say about, 5 to 10 miles an hour, but they could increase later on this evening. It's possible. It's kind of expected to. Rainfall, we're expecting maybe around 1 to 2 inches still being possible. I don't think you guys are under any form of warning. Let's see here. There's a flash flood warning to your east out there towards, like Santee and, yeah, actually to your southeast towards, like, Ramona. So yeah, expect a little bit more rainfall. Be possible. Let's see, past winter was worse than this. Me kept hammering how catastrophic it was going to be. Yeah, David. Honestly, like I said, yeah, no. Last winter was crazy. I remember tracking last winter, constant. Oh, they actually just removed that flash flood warning for those areas just southeast of L. But yeah, no, it was crazy. It was a crazy setup there, over and over. Let's see here. Sonia wants to take a look here at 85031. Let's see, 85031 across Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah, so Phoenix. Oh yeah, so you're definitely getting those winds. That's your main concern right now is those winds. Like I said, we're getting winds up here gusting pretty heavily. 28 here, 33 here. Phoenix is getting around 30 to 40 mile an hour wind gusts. It looks like right now, maybe slightly higher. Seems possible. But yeah, so that's what's going on out there right now. It's definitely still hot. It looks like in Phoenix. Let's see here. You're doing great like a weather DJ. Thank you, Susie. Very sweet of you. Once again, thank you so much for the $20 super chats. Very sweet of you. Greatly appreciate that. Super sweet. Let's see. Okay, I got a lot of zip codes. Holy cow. Let's see here. What about 95376? Let's see, 95376. Let's see here. Make sure I'm doing that one right. 95376. Okay, so this is for Tracy, California. Oh yeah, you're not even in a really big area. Yeah, the rain's gonna be to your east mostly. Don't even think you're gonna get much winds. Yeah, you're not gonna be affected too much by this system. You're good. Let me see here. Here, Fred should be fine. Alexis 92028. 92028. 92028. Fallbrook. Yeah, I got a 40% chance of flooding out there. 5 to 10 mile an hour winds right now. Could increase later on this evening. Kind of what we're expecting. But yeah, we're still expecting a decent amount of rainfall maybe up there. I'd say between 1 and 3 inches is possible still. Let's see. TT Aviation 919. Let's see here. Said for 91910. 91910. You, my friend, 40% chance of flooding. Yeah, once again, winds are actually looking like they're increasing out there towards southern San Diego. Do y'all see that? Oh, yeah, we're starting to get some of those gusts now on 30 miles an hour. Yep, there you go. Towards Imperial Beach. Sustained winds of 16 with gusts nearly 30. Wow. Yep, starting to kick up in southern San Diego, it looks like. Let's see here. How the wind's looking around San Diego. There you go. Most of San Diego is still within 10 or 15 to 20 mile an hour winds, but south we're starting to get up to 30s. Victor wants me to take a look here at 91764. 91764, Ontario, California. Yeah, you, my friend, I got a big shot for flooding. Okay, right now the winds are, I mean, they're a little gusty. They're not too crazy, but you have a big flooding threat. That's what you need to look out for. Like I said, we have ourselves essentially a, see here. They have themselves essentially a 70% chance. You have a 70% chance of seeing flooding within 25 miles of your location. So, gotta keep an eye out there for that. That's your main concern, just a flooding threat. Winds could get a little gusty later on. Probably later on this evening, mostly. Maybe around like between 6 and 8, maybe 6 and 9 p.m. They found 1,000 millibars. Oh yeah, did the hurricane hunters go in that? 5 p.m. update. Did they update it yet? They sure did. 50 sustained. All right, let's see here. Pressure of 997. Got to change up the vitals. So I said 50. Yep, 50 sustained now, y'all. Got to change that, and it's 997, I believe. Let me double check on that real quickly. 997 millibars. Yep. Boom. There you go. All right, it's updated. Still a tropical storm. It dropped 70, or not 70. I see Mary's comment of 70, so I said 70. It dropped 10 mile an hour. So we lost 10 mile an hour sustained winds. That's good. It's weakening a little bit. It's not liking it moving inland, that's for sure. Doesn't like the land. These systems never like the land. But yeah, it is officially over Southern California right now, the center. I was right. Yeah, it is right over like San Diego right now. It's right in there. That's where the center is, right here. Kind of hard to see, but Carson said I spelled catastrophic wrong in the title. Did I really? Oh, no, I did. Whoops. I'm human. I make mistakes sometimes. Thank you, Carson, for letting me know. You're the only one who's noticed that. Yeah, really. I didn't even know about that. Edward wants to know wind speed for 939. 939 Los Angeles. Yeah, wind speeds are not too crazy out here. We're talking about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Right now it's pretty weak overall. So your coffee wants to take a look here at 92545. 92545. See Hemet here. Yeah, so you're in a 70% chance here of flooding occurring within 25 miles of you. Winds to your east are increasing quite a bit. Out there by Palm Springs area. Palm Springs right now they're about 36 gusts with basically 36 mile-an-hour gusts and 25 sustained. Let's see here. You did an infrared. I pulled a TRG, didn't I? Speaking of the devil, TRG's here saying, NHC is thinking about issuing tropical storm watches and warnings for Texas by tomorrow evening. Really? That system must have really kicked up, didn't it? Oh, wow, it sure did. You know, TRG, you remember me saying, I feel like that was going to be stronger than what they first anticipated. I was right about that. I really was right about that. All right, so after this system, guys, we got to be looking out in the tropics and the Atlantic. Oh, my gosh, dude, look at all the activity in the Atlantic. Got Tropical Storm Emily. We have Tropical Storm Franklin. We got Tropical Depression 6, another disturbance. And we got Disturbance 1 here, 70% chance formation. What's Franklin going to do? Franklin, oh, wow, look at that. Franklin's making that weird turn. I got to do some coverage here on Wednesday for Tropical Storm Franklin. Oh, my gosh, guys. Dude, tropics are on fire right now. It's like we went from an area of no activity to just everything blowing up all at once. Both the EPAC and the the AO or the main MDR, main development region. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. See here. We're in the Wizard of Oz. Wind Dorothy. Jen, is it still really windy out there? I'm sure it is. Sure, it really still is. See the devil. Am I really that bad? No, you're good, man. You good, bro. But yeah, once again, guys, let's see. The new update has not updated, I don't think, here. Interesting. Let's see here. Okay, so wind speeds here. Sustained winds of 40 miles an hour with wind gusts here up to 60 by later on this evening. So that's that. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I just got an update from the Hurricane Center. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, I see that. All right, I'm actually going to go ahead and show you guys the tweet here real quickly from the National Hurricane Center. I'm going to bring this to you, actually. There you go. So, at 8 p.m. update, system in the Gulf of Mexico has a high chance of formation. Interest in Western Gulf of Mexico should monitor the progression of the system. Tropical storm watches or warnings may be necessary on Monday. There you go. Oh, lordy. We don't get a break around here. First, it was constant days of severe weather. Now we're monitoring the tropics in here in the EPAC. And then, of course, now the GOM, or the Gulf of Mexico, is now lighting up. Not just the GOM, but the MDR as well, main development region. We don't ever get breaks around here. And then she just tweeted and said, yeah, I see that. Let's see here. Will the winds increase for 92508? Let's see, 92508. Riverside. They could. They definitely should, actually. It looks like they are increasing to your east ever so slightly. So I would keep an eye on it. Right now they are fairly weak, though. Try Art wants to take a look here at 89801. All right, 89801 for Nevada. Okay, so you, my friend, are, so you're going to be getting a little bit of gusty winds. Your flooding threat's not too crazy. It's a 15% chance of flooding within 25 miles of your location. Winds right now are about 5 to 10 miles an hour, it looks like. Actually, not even that. Maybe up to 0 to 5. Pretty low. But later on, this thing will be a post-tropical cyclone as it passes relatively to your west here. Like I said, sustained winds expected to be around 30 miles an hour with gusts around 45, but it's not going to be anything crazy winds. I mean, it's going to be pretty gusty. Don't get me, like I said, it's going to be pretty gusty, but it's not going to be anything like extremely crazy with the winds. I think you still have a bigger flooding threat out there overall. Yeah. Let's see. It's like a car crash. I can't look away. The winds are crazy, says Jen. Yeah, stay safe out there, Jen. Like I said, I'll keep you updated here, okay? Let's see here. See, the valley is an extreme place to live in Arizona. Yeah, for sure. Let's see here. Bubba says, how's it looking for 92545? 92545. Hemet. This is a place I call it Helmet. I called this place Helmet yesterday. So you're in the biggest flooding threat. You got the biggest risk regarding flooding. You got at least a 70% chance here. Like I said, at least a 70% chance of flooding being possible. Susie says, some of y'all need to come visit Kansas. See how the weather is. There ain't nothing out in Kansas. It's all flat out there. So the winds can get strong. I mean, obviously, whenever the plane is flat, the winds don't have any obstacles to work their way around, so the winds aren't strong. or they are as strong. Sorry, they're stronger. Let's see here. But yeah, no, there ain't nothing out in Kansas. Let's see here. Sidewalks in LA have fallen apart. Too much rain, that's for sure. Really? Wow. Like I said, I mean, we've been. I'm very happy. I'm very happy the fact that we were able to warn everybody multiple days in advance. That's the good thing about tropical cyclones. Let's see, AB Fox. Let's see, 89002. Let's see, 89002. For Henderson, Nevada. Yeah, we got a 40% chance of flooding out there. 40% chance of flooding. So within 25 miles of your location, we got a 40% chance that we'll see flooding, which you're near Las Vegas. Actually, you're in southeast Las Vegas, basically. Yeah, could get a little bit of rain out there. So maybe near an inch more. Let's see here. See, Katrina says, can you please let me know I need to be concerned with 92021? My children are out there and I'm worried. I got you. Don't worry. Let's see here. So you said for 92021. 92021. Okay, this is for LK John. So out there, the winds aren't too crazy. Like I said, they're kind of around 10 miles an hour. They're kind of a little weak. They could increase over the next little bit, though. They're expected to. So we'll keep an eye on it. But the biggest concern is flooding. Obviously, there's about a 40% chance that flooding could occur within 25 miles of them. So we'll keep an eye on it. Let's see here. So that's there for that. Jordan says, how about 93308? Let's look here. Where did my little thing go? Oh, no, I lost it. There we go. 93308, right? Yep. So this is for Bakersfield. Yeah, Bakersfield does not have the biggest threat. The threat's mostly east of Bakersfield for the most part. Yeah, mostly that. Whenever it comes to it, like I said, we have a 15% chance with flooding occurring within 25 miles of Bakersfield. So it's possible, but the main threat should be relatively to the east. It could get a little gusty out there as well. Let's see here. Good morning, folks. Just got to work for the night shift in Bakersfield. Let's see how this goes, says Billy. What's up, Billy? Hope you're doing good. Let's see here. What software do I use? Radar Mega. Question, says Elizabeth. I'm in Big Bear Lake. It says the winds are around 80 miles per hour. I'm a noob at this weather thing. Why is the worst in the mountains? Let's see. Why is it worse in the mountains with the eye of the storm so far? Well, because the mountains are upper level and they don't have any terrain to block the winds really, so they get the worst of the gusts. Also the valleys, because the winds can go into valleys and travel downwards. But the top of mountains peaks, yeah, definitely can get some pretty gusty winds out there. Just considering the fact that, they're in the middle of no surrounding obstacles essentially. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's see. I don't have my Discord on here, TRG. I don't have it loaded up right now. Let's see here. Looks like it's missing us to the main part. Hopefully. Let's see here. A little bit says, High Desert Area, I apologize. You did already had an important call. Let's see here. 92345. 92345. Pretty easy zip code to remember. Yeah, so you do got that 70% chance of flooding. You got a really big shot for flooding out there. That's kind of the main concern. Let's see. We even pulled up this graphic in a little bit. Did they update this too? They did not. So latest information out there, you're probably going to see maybe some rain around 2 to 4 inches, kind of what we're looking at. It really shows areas towards like Death Valley region and to south central Nevada. Maybe getting up to, locally 4 to 6, and extremely rare, very, very low odds of maybe 6 to 10. But mostly around the heaviest will be right around, like I said, 4 to 6. Which is pretty crazy. But yeah. TRG sent a tweet to me. All right. Thank you, TRG. I can look at that. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, I can use this. From Las Vegas. All right. So this is coming in from the National Weather Service in Las Vegas. If I can bring this thing up here. Here you go. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Right there. So roads closed. Here's another one. Look at that. That is crazy. I mean, it's already bad out there. And like I said, this thing is just really starting to get cranking with the rain. I mean, the rain's far from over. Rain is definitely far from over. So we still got a while to go on this event here. That is pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Let's see. What do I think the winds will start? Depends, Alexis. Like I said, they're starting for other places right now. Right now, the winds are really strong up in, southwestern Arizona. Actually, central southwestern Arizona into Southern California right now. Let's see here. Elizabeth says, thank you. You're very welcome. Very, very welcome. Let's see here. It says, where is the hurricane now? Tropical storm, you mean? Yeah, so tropical storm right now is, let's see. Oh, there you go. They just updated it. Let's see, still expected to be 40, 60. Yep. So right now, tropical storm is located just between Los Angeles and San Diego. You can see right there. That's where the center low is. Yeah, I was right about that central track there. But yeah, so that is that's kind of what we're seeing here. You can see right there. There's Los Angeles. There's San Diego. The central low is expected to be right here. Pressure's increased dramatically. 997 millibars. Sustained winds here around 50, with gusts still getting up to 70. Still gusts up to 70 possible. Yeah, I figured they were going to get a new update out there. I think our next update will be right around 11, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. Yeah, maybe around 11, so in about 3 hours. I think they update every 3 hours. But like I said, whenever it comes to the forecast here for right around 11 p.m. Central Time, we're still talking wind speeds of 40 sustained, maybe some gusts up to 60 still. So, still going to be cranking for a little bit. Then, of course, once it tracks its way into Nevada, it's going to go post-tropical. By the time it reaches north-central Nevada, it'll be post-tropical with sustained winds of around 30 miles an hour with gusts up to around 45. At that point, it's just a strong low. Let's see here. Jen says, thanks, man. I'm hiding in the house, originally from Virginia. Jen, I'm from Virginia, too. I grew up in Prince William County. Let's see, I'm originally from Virginia, so this is different for me. I hear ya. Moved here 2 years ago. Love the heat. See, is this like a haboob or a monsoon? This is not a monsoon. It's just a tropical storm. Yeah, but you guys can get monsoon season out there. Let's see here. Christian says, thank you much. You're very welcome. Very, very welcome. But anyways, like I said, guys, definitely have got to be preparing for this here if you've not already prepared for it. Still got some time to prepare up in Nevada. California, you guys are kind of in the worst of it right now, so should be hunkering down. Should be hunkered down here for now. Because, like I said, obviously, we still got a while to go on this. Still got a while to go on the system here, y'all, unfortunately. So we'll have to watch it. Let's see here. Did I see a second tweet? I did not. I did not see that second tweet. Did I close Twitter? I think I might have. Whoops. Let's see. I'm getting some photos coming. Oh, it's a mesoscale discussion. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that before. They just added that here not long ago. Yeah, I was checking on my other monitor. Let's see here. What, Prince William, me too, Jenny? Not Jenny, Jen. Really? That is crazy. What a small world it is. You were from Prince William. Holy cow. That is really crazy. I used to live out there by Bristow and Nokesville, out in Prince William County. That's where I lived most of my life. I'm 21. I lived there 20 years of my life. I'm in Kentucky now, getting ready to move again to Florida with my family. My family lives in Florida. I'm moving down with them. Let's see here. See, I'm from the DMV. Oh, no place. That's crazy. That is really crazy. But all right, so once again, everybody, this thing is expected to be, like I said, we are talking, sustained winds here still around 11 p.m. Pacific, 40 mile per hour sustained with gusts up to around 60. So that overall is, what we are looking at out there. Let's see. When will the worst be? Let's see. Chelsea says, when will the worst be? Right in middle of the city, LA downtown. Well, okay, so for LA in general, we are still expecting 1 to 3 inches being possible. We still are expecting, 1 to 3 inches being possible. But the winds will probably be increasing the most here within the next couple of hours. I'd say within the next 2 to 4 hours, it'll be pretty strong. Winds are still, fairly weak. They're not too strong right now. They are picking up north out there towards like Lancaster. I mean, we're seeing winds up to nearly 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts out there. 41 apparently out here towards Gorman. Wow, you're moving in time for the hurricane, says Katrina. Yeah. My brother, he's lived down in Florida for many, many years, and my girlfriend lives in Florida too. And, so that's what I'm saying. That's where I'm moving down like about a month from now. So we had Jen says we had a tree house 20 years in Gainesville. Really? Woodbridge. Oh my gosh, that is so crazy. Yeah, I know exactly where that's at. I've been through there a lot. Yeah, that is so cool. Like I said, what a small world it is, that's for sure. Let's see here. I'm moving in time for the hurricane. Is it called a tweet still, says Susie? I'm always gonna call it Twitter. I don't care what everyone else says. I'm still gonna call it Twitter. Still is Twitter for me. Will always be for me too. All right, so let's see here. I'm gonna hop you all back over to my main radar view. Still got a lot of tropical storm warnings. Ooh, what's going on? Whoa, wait, what? I missed this apparently, guys. 79-mile-an-hour winds here. No way. Towards Cherry Valley, the wind gust got up to 79 miles an hour. That's higher than the expected gusts. Holy cow. That is crazy. They're also under a flood warning or flash flood warning here. Let's see. Rainfall rates of 0.75 to 1 inch an hour. That is crazy. Wow. That is really nuts. Let's see here. Last was in 1939. So, oh yeah. Wow. Beginning of World War II was the last time this happened. Could say that was a while ago. Look at that. Got a lot of reports coming in from Los Angeles flooding here. Let's see here. Reports of impending street/road flooding, closing road near Culver City. Creek overflowing in yard. Street/road flooding causing road vehicles stranded. San Fernando. Street/road flooding. Street/road closed. Vehicles stranded. Not good. We got 29 Palms. A lot of flooding reported out there. Split rock between Buena Vista. Let's see here. Closed due to flooding. Roadway closed. Goodness. Closed due to flooding. Everywhere is closed due to flooding. LA has maybe 3 hours of good rain left. Yeah, probably. At least. Let me go ahead and bring you all back down to the southwest U.S. real quickly. Go ahead and switch you guys over here to the models real quickly. I want to go ahead and show you all the latest HRRR. Got 23 Zulu coming through. So we work our way down in time here. Nah, it's gonna rain for a while. Still in LA, probably should still last at least another 2 to 4 hours. It's gonna by tomorrow morning it's gonna be really cranking up in western Nevada though. I'll tell you what. Yeah, western Nevada is gonna get slammed. Also, eastern Oregon. Yeah, eastern Oregon's expected to get pretty good amount as well. Let's see here. Roger says from Ohio and watching. Well, glad to have you here. Thank you for joining. Like I said, glad to have everybody here. Let's see here. Jen says life is crazier than fiction. You're so nice and informative. Oh, well, thank you, Jen. I try to be. Let's see. At least there's no fire, says Roger. Yeah, as of now. Let's see here. Was it a earthquake? There was an earthquake in LA earlier. Yep. It's crazy. Yeah, apparently it was a 5.1 on the Richter. 5.1 on the Richter, and we got a tropical storm on the Saffir-Simpson scale, and hopefully no tornadoes on the fajita scale. The fajita scale. The fajita scale. The fajita. But anyways, but yeah, heads up to everybody. If you all live out there towards Riverside, just heads up to y'all. Lake Arrowhead, Barstow, Desert Hot Springs. You see Hemlet here, Palm Springs, Palm Desert area. We are talking. That's where the heaviest flood threat is expected. That's where the heaviest flood threat is. Like I said, we're talking about talking essentially at minimum, at least a 70% chance of flooding occurring out there. So very, 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 very high issues. I'm in Worcester, says Mary. Gotcha. Yeah, I remember ya. Yeah, thankfully this isn't happening up there, but it's kind of hard for tropical systems to happen up in Ohio. It is. Alright, let's check out these winds here, y'all, towards Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix has been getting some pretty gusty winds. It looks like they might be dying down a little bit. Still not completely dead. Still gusts up to nearly 40. Still is pretty strong. Sustained winds look to be right around 20, 25 miles an hour. I'd say between 20 and 30 mile an hour winds sustained with gusts up to around 30 to 40. 13 aftershocks. Wow. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Let's see here. Joe says, thanks for all your help and insight. You're very welcome, Joe. You are so welcome. Yeah, like I said, I'm definitely glad to make an impact here, y'all. I really am. Because like I said, yesterday we were live, and I cannot believe it. We had like 42,000 viewers yesterday total, which was nuts. And like I said, today, I have a decent audience here as well that's preparing for this. Aware, up to date with it. Very thankful for everybody. Very, very thankful for it. Glad to see that everybody is, remaining safe out there, or at least prepared, ready to go. But, yeah. Chris says, don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, I don't ask for much on this channel, guys. You know that. But if you could, consider subscribing. Leave a like. Be greatly appreciated. And most importantly, guys, share this live stream out. Spread, like I said, put this on social media. Share this to your friends and family. Tell them to subscribe and tell them to share as well. Because, like I said, the more we can get the word out there, the more potential lives we can save here. And you guys can make a difference, for sure. Every single one of you could make a difference. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. So yeah, the winds are the strongest. Looks towards Yuma. Holy cow! 51 mile per hour wind gust. 41 towards northeast Yuma, out there by Martinez Lake. So it's definitely hitting pretty good. Yeah, there's still flooding threat out there towards Yuma. It's just a 15% chance, which is not obviously the biggest threat. The biggest threat for flooding is in the reds and pinks here. Goes all the way up into central Nevada. Big flooding concerns out there too. Las Vegas included. Yeah, Las Vegas could definitely get some extreme flooding, that's for sure. Just considering the terrain that Las Vegas is on, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Rhonda says, I make sure to watch you, Andrew, when I want to know what the weather is going to do. Thanks for all of your updates. You're very welcome, Rhonda. You're very welcome. I'm glad to be here for everybody. Yeah, I'm really, really, really glad to be here for everybody. I just really care about y'all, and I want to make sure y'all are at least paying attention to this here and being weather aware. Let's see here. Let's see here. Crystal says 16.3. Andrew, nice. Thank you. Actually, we're at nearly 16.5 now. Golly, dude. Yeah, we're only 20 subscribers away from 16,500 of y'all. Big thank you to all your support, guys. Let's see. Joe says, any chance you could check on 76542? 76542. Yeah, I can do that. Killeen, Texas. Yeah, obviously you're not getting impacted by this here. There ain't nothing going out there in Texas. Y'all are still in that ridge, I believe. I'm not expecting much out there, my friend. Let's see here. Jen says, I wish we could get some rain. I do miss the rain. It rained all the time back home. Yeah, it did. Virginia gets a lot of rain. That's why the east is so wet, or so green, I should say. Because always raining out there somewhere. Yeah, a lot of the central eastern United States gets a lot of rainfall, that's for sure. Let's see here. Carly says you do a great job. I always watch other channels, and they come across as annoying. Yeah, I'm not going to mention any names, but I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah, I try to be helpful and informative. That's my goal. I really appreciate it, though, Carly. That's very sweet of you. And thank you guys so much for being here. But yeah, so once again, everybody, let's see. We're going to go hop back over here to the precipitation outlook here. So this is the latest. I'm going to update it, make sure it's the latest. Yep, still the latest Weather Prediction Center update here from a little bit ago. Once again, the heaviest band here, or the heaviest rainfall expectancy is right in those regions throughout south central Nevada, portions here of Southern California. Like I said, that's the region right there where I circled where at least talking 2 to 4 inches of rainfall being possible at minimum. And of course you have some of these other areas out here towards like Death Valley here. We're talking like 4 to 6 inches of rainfall. Definitely a lot of rainfall out here as well. But yeah, no, definitely that's that. Like I said, there's even a small chance that some local areas here out through Death Valley could see maybe even up to 6 to 10. It's possible, but it's kind of unlikely personally. I mean, those models are not perfect. You should take it with a grain of salt, or those forecasts, I should say. Let's see. Carly says, can you check on 92503? 92503, of course I can. Let's see for Riverside. Yeah, you have that 70% chance of flooding. Remember, really good shot for flooding out there. Winds are fairly light though. They don't seem to be too bad. Maybe 5 to 10 miles an hour. Yeah, around 10 south of Merino Valley. Yep. Kind of south of Merino Valley, about 10 miles an hour. So yeah, winds are not too strong out there. They will probably increase later on. I mean, they're already starting to increase in San Diego. Wow, look at that. San Diego here. Holy cow. 47 mile an hour winds. Yes, definitely San Diego is starting to get hit hard now by those winds. As expected. As expected. Yeah, I knew it was coming at some point. It wasn't there yet. Someone said nothing's going to happen in San Diego. If it would have happened, it would have happened by now. But San Diego is literally already starting to get slammed now by these winds. San Diego here, like I said, literally nearly a 50 mile an hour wind gust reported out there. Sustained winds of 35. That is on the boundary. That's near the boundary of tropical storm force. I think 40. I think is tropical storm force winds sustained. That's that. Let's see here. Purple says, may you check on 90731? Of course, 90731. Let's see here. So you, my friend, are in the 40% chance of flooding. So you have a 40% shot of seeing flooding within 25 miles of your location. Right now the winds are still pretty weak. Like I said, between 5 and 10 miles an hour. That's kind of what we're looking at. Chris says, got to go find something for dinner. I'm starving. I am too. I haven't ate anything all day, which I probably should get something to eat too. I got, let's see, I prepared for this. I got some Cheez-Its. I'm going to turn off my camera for a minute while I eat some Cheez-Its. I'm going to try not to make too many noises, but I feel like I should probably get a little something in my stomach here. All right, we're going to go ahead and turn off my camera for a minute, y'all. Just so I can maybe eat a couple Cheez-Its here and there. All right, so once again, yeah, out here towards areas of Long Beach, you know, we are talking about 10 or 5 to 10 miles an hour essentially. Can I check on California City, please? Yeah, I can. I can do that for you. I believe I remember where California City is. Maybe I don't. I'm gonna have to look it up. Let's see here. California City. Okay, so we got ourselves a 70% chance of flooding out there. Obviously, right now, the winds look like they are picking up. They look like they are picking up here. We're talking about like 10 to 20 mile an hour sustained winds with gusts around 25 or so. Cole says, what happened to my camera? I literally just said I'm going to turn off my camera while I eat Cheez-Its real quickly. Because I haven't ate a single thing all day, guys. I'm running empty on my fuel tank here. I'm going to eat occasionally a few Cheez-Its. Let's see here. What's the eye of the storm? There's no really eye anymore, but the center of the storm is right in here. Like, between Los Angeles and San Diego. It's kind of just slightly east between those areas there. Jin says, enjoy. Thank you. Yeah, I hate to eat on stream. I really do, but you know, I gotta stay energized. You know, if I'm gonna be live here for a while. I mean, we've already been live for 2.5 hours, over 2.5 hours. If I'm gonna be live here for any longer, I better eat. All right, let's see here. Let's see what flavor cheese. Oh, just the original, just normal. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna bring you all back over here to the rainfall potential. Once again, we are expecting, you know, the heaviest rain to be right in these regions once again. For south central Nevada here, we are talking, you know, portions of, Southern California. Once again, the dark green, 2 to 4 inches of rainfall is expected, okay? Once again, out there towards Death Valley, it is a good possibility we could be seeing anywhere from 4 to 6 inches as well. So, like I said, really, really, really heavy, really heavy rainfall rates is expected. Once again, Death Valley, I mean, it's Death Valley. They never get rainfall. And like I said, in this case, they are getting it, and it's absolutely catastrophic. Not good at all. And once again, right around 11 p.m., guys, 11 p.m., 11 p.m. Pacific time for you guys out there. We are expecting still sustained winds to be right around 40 miles an hour with wind gusts up to around 60. So obviously we are still expecting some pretty gusty winds out of it. It's still going to be in that tropical storm territory. Jen says, what food do I miss back home? There is a place called, what was it? District Barbecue. I miss that place a lot. Pretty good. Alright, so I'll tell you what, guys. We're going to take a look at these power outages again real quick. Going to hop you all over here to the power outages. Oh, look. I'm back. Hello. But yeah, so according to the power outages here, it's going to update that real quickly. 43,000 people without power now. 43,000. You know what? I'm eating Cheez-Its. I can just have my camera on. Like I said, I hate to eat and stream at the same time, but yeah, I'll turn my camera back on. Oh well. Oh, not that one. This guy right here. There we go. It's not that big of a deal. I heard there's an earthquake in California. There was an earthquake in California. Miss a good pizza place or Chinese. Oh yeah, good. All right, let's see here. We're gonna hop our way to the west again, or sorry, to the east. Let's see. That special weather statement? Sure it is. That's all it's about. Capable of producing the winds around 50 mile per hour winds and brief heavy rainfall. See if the thunderstorm? Oh, there's a bit of lightning on that too. Look at that. Wow. Mr. Snow said, I don't care if you don't stream. I do. I personally do because I feel bad. It's gross. Let's see. Okay, so we got the current view. Like I said, the current view here. We have sustained winds of 50s. That's the latest update here from the Hurricane Center. I don't think they updated anything else. I'm going to look at the buoys, though, too. I'm going to update the buoys. See what's going on here in the buoy world. Okay, so I got a few buoys out in San Diego. Atmospheric pressure is rising, apparently. I don't know how. See, winds around 7 knots. Not too crazy out there. Don't forget to brush before bed. I know. I know. But yeah, so it looks like Los Angeles might be seeing a little bit of a break. Maybe a possible break in the rainfall. Yeah, it looks like it might be kind of getting a little bit of a dry air wrapping. You see that? How it was over moderate rainfall earlier? It seems like the rain is lightening up a bit. Don't let that fool you, because there's still more rain to come. There is. Is the rain going to impact Livermore? Let's see, Livermore. No, it shouldn't. It's supposed to be mostly to your east. Yeah, you can see there's hardly even anything out there. No worries. I ate a PBG while watching. Just don't chew with your mouth open. I know. I hate eating on stream, but like I said, I have to eat something. I have not ate anything today. Let's see here. We really need rain in Texas. Oh, I know. You guys have been in a drought forever. Got that high pressure ridge we've had over there for a while. It's terrible. Terrible. Let's see, there's a 3D view if you guys want to see that. There you go. Yeah, look, so you can see Los Angeles getting a lot of rain. It seems like there's a bit of a dry slot that's starting to pull its way in there. A little bit more dry air out there towards Los Angeles. It's good. We're gonna 2D that. It's better on 2D because you can actually see the areas we're talking about. Let's hop down. Whoa. Why is radar halfway cut off down here? Yeah, it looks like rain's not too crazy. San Diego, we are getting some rain on the south side towards Chula Vista. So we're getting a little bit of a kind of a small band, little rain shower here. Jen says we're still getting high winds. Oh, you probably will. Am I planning on doing another winter forecast? I'll do another one. I'll put out my winter forecast here on the 31st. I'm planning to, unless the weather's crazy and I don't have time to. Right now I'm planning the 31st of this month to have my winter forecast out. Because that's like the same time I did it last year. But I'll get to it eventually. Obviously there's a lot of stuff going on in the tropics right now, so I gotta focus on. So it's like, I'm already busy. Okay, so once again, y'all, we are seeing that streak of rain going all the way up into portions of like north, central, and northern portions of Nevada, and Idaho too. So it's definitely pulling its way up. Big, huge jet. Let's see here. Debbie says I heard California just had a 5.5 earthquake too. What? Another one? No way. Wow. Cool. So I'm excited for that. Your last one blew up. It did. That was my most viewed video or live stream ever. Yesterday we had my most viewed live stream. Holy cow. I'm glad that I got the word out there for you guys. Seriously. Because we had like 2,000 people watching at one point, which is crazy. But yeah. No. I'll have that out as soon as I can. Considering that, we're still really active in weather. We went from a lot of severe thunderstorms to the severe thunderstorms dying down to the tropics heating up. So that's the areas we got to really be looking out there for, guys. Once again, Death Valley, talking 4 to 6 inches expected. Maybe some local, very extremely rare local areas could see maybe up to 6 to 10. So we'll have to monitor that. Riverside got their flash flood warning. Yeah, there's a lot of flash flood warnings right now. Tons and tons of them. I'm going to go ahead and switch you guys over here to that view. Let's go ahead and hop y'all over here to that region. Back on my other screen. Yeah, you can see right there we have ourselves a lot of flash flood warnings. All these green polygons you see here, these are all flash flood warnings. So a lot of flooding is ongoing out there. Tons of reports too, actually. Yeah, there's the latest polygon. There we go. Let's see here. Flooding, roadways flooded. Rocks and debris on highway. Wow, interesting. Thousand Oaks, debris down on 4,000 block. Probably some mudslides happening too. I can guarantee you that. Mudslides, rock slides. Definitely I would not be surprised if they are. Alright. Let's see here. What else can we get y'all informed about? I want to see what crazy waves the ECMWF has to show us. This model's been really crazy regarding the oceanic waves. Let's see, southwest. Oh, shoot. Parameter. Hold on, give me 1 second, you guys. We're going to pull up the wave height expectancy. Once again, this model's crazy. Southwest. I would not trust this too much. Alright, let's go and hop all over here. So, apparently, see, 5 p.m. Eastern. Right now, the current time is like 8, almost 9 o'clock here. So, it shows those waves still possibly over 20 feet. Maybe they're towards northern Baja California Peninsula. Or, sorry, northern Baja, the Gulf of Baja. The Gulf of California. The northern Gulf of California. There we go. Let's see here. We're in the middle of the eye or something right now. It's going, is this as bad as it's going to get? Let's see here. Is Marietta? Let me look. Let me look there for you. Let's see here. I think it's Marietta, maybe. I think I'm spelling that wrong. Is it Marietta? Towards San Diego? Let me double check on that. Marietta. Oh, okay. I lost your thing there. Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. If you can give me a zip code, that'd be a lot easier, guys. Zip codes are a lot more easy. Yeah, I can't, it's not letting me pull it up here. Yeah, give me a zip code, man. That'd be a lot easier on me. Let's see here. Jen says, hey, I remember it said yesterday my brother lives in San Diego. I didn't call him. He didn't pick up. I left him messages. So hopefully he's all right, Jen. Hopefully he is. Let's see here. Ryan says, is the war still yet to come? No. I think we're kind of seeing the worst of it right now. Because it's already over California. Robin says, when picking up here in 92554. Thank you for all the info. You're very welcome. Robin 92554. Let me check on your location, by the way. Okay, yeah, you can see a little band out there. And it looks like the winds are increasing a bit. Yeah, we're getting some 33-mile-an-hour wind gusts out of that. Ow, okay. NSS says 92546. 92546. Oh, okay. Yeah, the winds are pretty gusty, around 30 winds up to 30. It looks like sustained around 20, so it's pretty gusty out there for sure. You're in the high risk for flooding, so it gives you at least a 70% chance of seeing flooding within 25 miles of your location. So good shot for flooding. All right, we're gonna hop y'all back over here to the back to over here. So if they updated this yet. When's the next one come out? Printer friendly graphic. There you go. Yeah, you guys can see it there. So heaviest is expected there between like east, just areas shyly east of Bakersfield. For Death Valley. See, Mike wants to take a look here at 92314. Okay. 92314. Big Bear City. Yep. Yeah, you guys are getting a bit of heavy rain. Looks like getting ready to start getting a little heavier maybe for a minute. Yeah, nearly 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts there still. We're talking about 10 to 15 sustained, it looks like, with wind gusts getting up to right around 30. Alexa says, is it gusting in 92028? 92028. Fallbrook. The wind gusts are out there around 16 miles an hour. Yeah, winds aren't too strong out there yet. South San Diego, though. For the south side of San Diego, oh my gosh, the stupid fly, dude. South San Diego, we are seeing, like I said, that wind gust there, 47 mile an hour, which is crazy. Really crazy. See anything out of Mexico? The storm is past. No, I don't get too much observations out there. Is Las Vegas gonna get hit? Yeah, no, Vegas is getting hit pretty good. Looks by some rain. Winds aren't too bad. I mean, we're talking around like 20-mile-an-hour wind gusts right now. Winds are not too bad for Las Vegas right now, but they're probably going to increase a little bit as this thing continues pushing north. Once again, by 11 p.m. by 11 p.m. Pacific, your guys' time. 11 p.m. This thing is supposed to be right around here, just north of Barstow. It's supposed to be right there, just pretty close to Ridgecrest here, right around 11 p.m. Pacific time. Sustained winds, constant winds should be right around 40 miles an hour with wind gusts getting up to around 60. That's what it looks like. Let's see. Marietta is between, let's see here. Oh, gotcha. Anywhere in the Tri-State area? No, not right now. Right now, we're just focusing on the tropics for a minute, or for this live stream, y'all. Like I said, it looks like we're going to have some activity in the Gulf and the Caribbean, too. Got 2 other systems we're watching. Actually, 5 systems total. Just crazy. When will Las Vegas get hit right now? Vegas is actually getting hit right now by the winds. Rain's not going to be... I mean, obviously you guys are in a pretty big flood threat, but it seems like the latest models kind of pull away from a lot of rain from the Las Vegas area, which could be good. I mean, Las Vegas is like... let's see here. In relation... Yeah, Las Vegas is down here. Like right in there. You can see most of the rain kind of scrapes right by, just to the west. Let's see here. David says power went out. Wow, and Hemet just came on after 20 minutes. Holy cow, dude. Yeah, power outages are. Let's go and check on those actually. See, so 43 is the last update. 37. Apparently they restored something. That's good. But I do expect those to probably go back up for sure. Those will definitely go up. Considering we're getting a lot of flooding and all that stuff, it's gonna go up. Yeah, like I said, we also got to watch out for a few tornadoes. Knock on wood, thankfully, we haven't had many tornado warnings. We've only had this entire 3-hour stream almost. We've only had one tornado warning so far. And I don't think it dropped. Let's see here. Debbie says, I think we're going to take the direct hit of Gert. Well, you in Gert? Is that Gert, California? Yeah, let me know where you're at. I'll look up your zip code. Just, Debbie, be safe out there. Be careful. Let's obviously, yeah, the main thing is rain. That's the main thing. Let's see, Los Angeles. Looks like Los Angeles is kind of in a yeah. It looks like it's starting to increase again. Those rains towards Los Angeles, San Diego, and like yeah, San Diego's starting to get a bit of rain again. Will Las Vegas still get flooding? Yes. Yeah, Las Vegas is already flooding. Already flooding. Texas. Oh yeah, no, Texas. Texas is not really any problems right now other than heat. That's about all. See, oceanside winds. Let's see here. So we got sand, or I guess oceanside. It's like the specific area you want me to look at, right? Where's oceanside? Is that like? You want me to take a look at the oceanside? Oh, there we go. Oceanside, California. Okay. Figured. So about 5 to 10 mile an hour winds is what we're looking at out there. Doesn't seem too crazy at the moment, which is good. Just curious because if it rains a lot, yeah, I know. Oh, I know, I get it. I do. Looks like it tracked west of Arizona? Question mark. Yeah, this thing is tracking west of Arizona. It's not supposed to go through Arizona. I mean, we hardly have a flooding threat. I mean, there is a flooding threat. Don't get me wrong. I mean, obviously there could be some flooding in western and central Arizona, maybe. But I mean, the worst of it's to Southern California and central Southern Nevada. Yeah. Dina wants to take a look here at 92865. Let's see, 92865. Orange, California. Yeah, you got that 40% chance of seeing flooding within 25 miles of your location. So you got a really good shot at seeing flooding. Yeah, we're talking about 5 to 10 mile an hour winds there with gusts maybe about 15 or so. Pretty weak. Pretty weak right now. Let's see here. Hasn't been named yet, but for Tuesday, tropical storm, maybe. That's a maybe, Debbie. We'll have to watch it. Like I said, the Hurricane Center said they might need watches, but right now, it's not confirmed yet. So we'll watch it. It has a 70% chance of development, so it's not a storm yet, or it's not a named storm yet, but eventually could become one. We'll have to see. I mean, we already have ourselves 5 areas we're watching out here. Yep. Got 2 tropical storms in the Atlantic right now. Emily and Franklin. Let's see here. What do the winds look like for 89060? I don't know. 89060. Is that the U.S.? Oh, Nevada. Here we go. Let's see here. Looks nearby stations, maybe around like 10-15 mile an hour. Doesn't look too crazy. It's pretty bad out there towards like Yuma though. It's been pretty bad out there. The winds are pretty strong. Also starting to pick up here in southern San Diego too. Got to keep an eye on that. Let's see here. Fox says, "Hey Andrew, what's up? Hope you're doing good." But yep. So once again, this thing will be right over Death Valley here, probably around 11 p.m. 11 p.m. Pacific time. San Francisco gonna be impacted. Let's see, San Francisco. No, San Francisco won't get it. No, this is just east of San Francisco. Pretty far to the east, so we're good. California's a big state. California's a big state. It's all the southern side. Fox wants to take a look here at 97720. All right. Oregon. Yeah, so you got a 5% chance of flooding within 25 miles of you. Probably not too crazy. But you are expecting to get a little bit of rain out of this. You are. Francisco dodged a bullet on this one. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yep, Los Angeles and San Diego, not too much. They got it pretty good, it looks like. Or they're getting it pretty good, it looks like. Deborah, can you put a zip code for Burbank, please? Just makes it easier for me. Plus, I'm sure there might be other Burbanks out there too. Do I think the worst is past for upper LA area? No. I'd still say you're probably still going to see some strong winds maybe later on tonight. You've gotten a lot of your rain, though, but we're still expecting a couple hours worth of rain. Thank you for taking care, Andrew. You're very welcome, Box. Very welcome. Let's see here. No, the worst of it, I don't think it's over for LA. They're getting a lot of rain still. More and more rain's expected. But like I said, it never really was a really, really big wind threat. Like I said, it was always a flood threat in which it's materializing. Yeah, it's definitely getting pretty bad out there. I have no name, says I appreciate you. Thank you. Very welcome. You're very, very welcome. No problem, my friends. So I care about y'all. I just want y'all to be safe out there, you know? Is there a tornado chance in Los Angeles? No. No. Nope. Alright, so you can see, yeah, a lot of heavy rain out there towards, like, wow, look at that. Towards, you see these bands out there towards, like, areas of Redlands. It looks like we got a Highland there into the pretty big band out there. TRG says new SPC outlook. Do they downgrade it or keep it the same? Oh, I think they came out with a new outlook too for the flooding outlook. Oh wow, they did. They got rid of that 5% tornado threat. That's good. So that dark green area is the only place there's a tornado threat now. That tornado threat did not materialize. It doesn't look like. Still, still isolated chance for maybe a couple tornadoes out there through southern Nevada, maybe southwestern Utah, northwestern portions of Arizona, and kind of the east. I call that, I don't know, what would y'all call that area of California? There's southern. I'm gonna call this like north southern side. Yeah. Let's see here. 91504 says Deborah. Burbank. There we go. Yep. So you got a 40% chance of seeing flooding within 25 miles of your location. 40% chance of that. So we'll keep an eye on it. Obviously, we'll have to watch this one closely. But the winds, I think, could increase later on tonight. That's what it looks like. See, Dry Creek on my street is raging. Let's see, raging, not ranging. Been coming down steady hard for hours in Big Bear City. Yeah, stay safe out there, Mike. So we'll keep an eye out there for you. Thousand Oaks, California, tornado chance. I don't think you guys have. See, I remember where you guys were. Gotta figure out where you all were. There's not many more areas that's inside the tornado threat in California. Mostly rural areas. So total, the odds are extremely low, if any. I don't think there is any, actually. We are 5 subscribers away, y'all, from 16,500 of y'all. Holy cow. Yeah, yesterday we were literally only at 15,700. Now we're at 16,000, almost 500. It's crazy. Deborah says, thank you. You're very welcome. Is the tropical storm warnings going to Oregon? No. No. By the time it reaches Oregon, it's going to be weak. I mean, like I said, right now, by the time it goes into Nevada, once it's in northern Nevada, it's going to have sustained winds of around 30 miles an hour, which is 10 short from tropical force. Tropical storm force. It's going to be what we call post-tropical. And it will be still be pretty gusty. Maybe some wind gusts, still up to 45, but that's about it. That's by, like, tomorrow, about 11 a.m. Pacific tomorrow morning. 11 a.m. Pacific. But no, we're not going to get any warnings up there. I mean, these warnings don't even go into Nevada. The warnings are just for Southern California. All right, let's see. We're going to bring back up the flooding risk. We're going to update this. I think they might be changing this thing here soon. Maybe. Nope. Hasn't changed yet. They did update the, let's see, flash flooding potential. Pretty sure they did. Yep, they did. We'll have to keep an eye on it, though. I don't think the graphic came out yet. But anyways, so whenever it comes to it, guys, we are talking a... this is where the area we got to really look out for. You know, south central Nevada there. And these portions, you know, just east. East of, like, Fresno. East of Santa Maria. Kind of there, slightly more east of Bakersfield. You know, Bakersfield could see maybe 1 to 2 inches of rainfall out there, possibly. Los Angeles, about 2 to 4 inches is what we're looking at. But like I said, out there towards Death Valley, in areas here just slightly northeast of Los Angeles, we could be talking 4 to 6 inches of rain here. Locally, even higher, maybe to 6 to 10 possible. Reports of landslides in Whitewater. That's not good. I had a feeling they were gonna come. I had a feeling that they were gonna come here soon. So, any EF1 plus tornadoes today? I don't think there's been any tornadoes today. We have that tornado threat out there. Let me double check on that. Pretty sure we do not. Let me look. Today is the 20th, right? Nope, no tornado threats. Or no tornado, could this cause a tornado outbreak? No, it's not going to be a tornado outbreak. Considering we haven't even had one tornado and the threat just got decreased. Tornado threat did just die a little bit. It was at a 5% overall probability, now it's at 2%. So they dropped it quite significantly. That's the lowest threat we got for tornadoes now. So it's like, yeah. Let's see here. 91789, please. All right. 91789, please, for Walnut, California. Okay, so you got a 40% chance of seeing flooding within 25 miles of you. You have a 45% chance of seeing flooding. So we'll keep an eye out there for that. But like I said, we're possibly still seeing a bit of rainfall. Right now, it looks like the rain's kicking up a bit. Yeah, maybe additional amounts of 1 to 3 inches is possible. Inspector says, are we out of the woods? Depends on where, Inspector. Because like I said, I've been tracking a lot of people today. I kind of forget where everybody's at after a while. When I say 4 to 6, do I mean total or hourly? Oh, definitely total. Definitely total, not hourly. That would be really bad. I don't even think that's possible. Well, I guess it could be, but no. No, it's not even possible. 4 to 6 inches of rain? No, that's not even possible in a heavy thunderstorm. Nope. Let's see here. See, thank you. Very welcome. Very, very welcome, Angela. Now we have a lot of flash flood warnings, guys. I mean, look at this. Crazy. Huge area of flash flooding. Could this turn extratropical? No, it's going to turn post-tropical. Yep, see, it's supposed to be post-tropical. I'll go show y'all. Post-tropical here by about 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. With sustained winds around 30. Let's see here. When is tropical storm season? Right now. Let's see here. Oh, San Diego. Gotcha. In San Diego, let's see here. Yeah, we got a 40% chance flooding threat. We are still seeing those rains out there. Winds, they picked up a little bit earlier. It seems like they might be receding a little bit. Still looking at sustained winds, maybe around 15 miles an hour. It seems like most of these are between 14 and 15 miles an hour. Pretty solid. Yep, all of those are between like 15 and 14. So about 15 mile an hour sustained winds with gusts getting up to maybe around 20. 20, 25, 20 to 30 actually. Yep. Let's see here. Guys, tornadoes and tropical cyclones, especially hurricanes, are extremely rare. Usually are small. But there's maybe a 1% chance of tornadoes in the state of California. I wouldn't say that, Nick. I'd say, like I said, it's a 2% chance of having a tornado every 25 miles that makes up the area. No, it's a higher probability than a 1% chance. Yeah. I mean, even with the 2% chance, it's already above 1%. So, yeah. But yeah. So, Inspector, I think, honestly, you're probably still going to see a couple more hours with the rainfall. I mean, The winds, honestly, I mean, they could kick up a little bit more, but probably not going to be too crazy. I'm expecting probably not to be too crazy. Most of the winds are being felt in, like, Yuma. Has to be part of the terrain. Has to be. You know, has to be part of the terrain. Like I said, we haven't seen this much, so we don't really... obviously, forecasting can be a little difficult for something we've never seen happen in somewhere before. Or it's been years and years and years. I mean, back then, this last time something like this happened was, I believe, 1939. Back when we didn't even have satellites. So it's like... Yeah, nowadays, it's like it's a lot easier to track these cyclones and, you know, predict them, but still not perfect. I mean, definitely better than the way it was back in the 1930s. I can guarantee you that one. There was a tornado in LA during the atmospheric rivers. Oh, yeah. Huh. I don't remember that, but I remember the atmospheric rivers. That was crazy. That was crazy last winter. But yeah. Alright, so... Yeah, once again, the highest winds I've seen so far today was 79 miles an hour in California. California gets 200 cold front tornadoes per year. I don't know if that's true or not. Have we experienced an EF2 to EF4 live yet? Not in this event, no. No, me being live for like severe weather events, yeah, we've seen EF4s. It's been pretty nasty. We've ran into some pretty nasty storms in my career here of YouTube weather. Ran into a lot of nasty activity, from hurricanes to tornadoes, severe weather to winter weather. Crazy. Mother Nature's crazy. It is. Yeah, once again, y'all, latest update coming through here. Latest update, we're still talking 50 sustained. Here, the latest update we have here. Let's see, updating that. Yep, still the same. 50 sustained winds with gusts, obviously higher, maybe up to 70 still. And central low pressure is 997 millibars. Let's see. I want to do something real quickly, you guys. I want to see if I can pull up the surface MSLP analysis. Surface. Here we go. Surface pressure. Okay, I'll get that in a second. But yeah, no, we're talking still that. Let's see here. Any damage to buildings? Not that I know, but I'm sure there probably is somewhere. I'm sure there probably is. Let's see. Yeah, according to analysis, the lowest we see here. I'm gonna have to move this for a minute, guys. Look. So here's AWIPS, one of my programs here. See, according to the analysis here in San Diego, pressure looks to be right at 997 millibars. 997 millibars. So that's that. Oh shoot, I gotta make that a little bigger. That's not right. Oh no, I think I messed everything up, guys. Hold on. Can move you there. Whoops. There we go. Alright, we're good. Maybe. Come on. Come on, dude. I guess that's the best it's going to be. Oh no, it's terrible. I think I broke it, y'all. Alright, I'm just going to keep it there. I know I shouldn't have messed with it. Alright, so let's see here. Latest winds out there east of San Diego, it's pretty strong. We're still talking, towards Palm Desert. We're talking sustained winds of 24 with gusts up to 40. Still ongoing out there. Obviously, it's pretty bad across portions of, let's see, southwestern Arizona. We're talking, literally towards Yuma. We're talking like 47 mile an hour wind gusts here. Pretty crazy. And like I said, whenever it comes to it, we actually did, like I said, the worst gust we've seen today was like 79, I believe. 79 miles an hour. It's pretty daggone crazy. Let's see here. Can I check on 92562? Of course, I can do that for you. Let's see, 92562. Cross portion to California. We are talking a moderate threat for flooding. 40% chance still for flooding occurring out there. Winds are winds are picking up a bit out there towards you. We're talking 18 mile an hour sustained with gusts around upper 20s, so nearly 30 mile an hour wind gusts. Let's see, chance for 9 tornadoes. No, I don't think we're gonna have anywhere near 9 tornadoes today. I mean, there's a possibility for a few, cyclone-induced tornadoes possibly today, but the odds are fairly low. Super windy here in Desert Hot Springs, and honestly, I could see that. We were watching that here a little bit ago. Here's Palm Springs. Palm Springs, we're talking 40 mile an hour wind gusts out there, so it's pretty crazy. Yeah, Desert Hot Springs here, same thing. You're right around that territory. Let's see here, all the surfers are heading to the beach. They've probably been at the beach. That they probably have. Let's see, check 93257, pretty calm right now. Okay. 93257 for Porterville. You got yourself a 25% chance here. 15% chance, not 25. 15% chance of seeing winds within 25 miles. That's what I was going to say. What's the highest rainfall total so far? I'm not entirely sure. I can maybe figure it out through... Let me look. Observe precipitation. It's kind of old data because this is just now really starting to crank here. But we've already seen some areas over a couple inches, for sure. I want to say over 2 to 3 inches so far. Let's see here. In your opinion, is Santa Ana Airport going to be affected anymore? Let's see here. Santa Ana, California. Let's see. Yeah, you guys are probably still going to get, let's say, at least 1 to 3 inches of rainfall. This will be impossible. Winds will probably increase as the storm pushes to your north. As my imagination is the storm shifting more to the coast. Well, the storm right now is over here. That's where the center is. It's just a big jet of precipitation that's pulling up here from the storm. Let's see here. I'm in LA County waiting for the crazy rain and winds. Been raining, but nothing crazy. No winds. I'm close to the mountains. Gotcha. Well, those mountains could be helping block those winds. That's good. It's the valleys that you got to really look out for the flooding and the winds, for sure. Let's see here. Indio getting slammed currently. Aren't you guys down here? Yeah, they are. Y'all right here. Gonna need to switch radars out there. My radars are kind of terrible for your location, not gonna lie, dude. There you go. Yeah, a little bit of rain out there for sure. Getting some gusts around 25. That's not too bad. Winds. It's not too bad. Let's see. Kansas afternoon heat index is 127. That is hot. Too hot. Yeah, I mean, literally, we have Phoenix. Phoenix is like in the mid-90s. Mid-90s. But, yep. But, Nina, hopefully things don't get crazy for you. What's a beach hazard statement? Small craft advisory. Small craft advisories for small vessels that are navigating waters, with choppy conditions, meaning that, due to winds, there's more choppy waves, which can be a problem for small craft, small boats. And beach hazard statements, I believe it has something to do with the winds and possible rip currents. I could be wrong. Could be wrong about that. I really don't see beach hazard statements too much in my time. But small craft advisories, I've seen those a lot. Quiet in Vegas for the moment. Told something is heading this way, says Matthew. Like I said, it looks like the models might be trending that rainfall maybe a little bit more to your west. But yeah, look, there is actually a big band that's heading your way though. Let me go ahead and play this in motion here. Yeah, look at that. Actually, this thing might just pass to your west ever so slightly, but this right here, this is what you got to look for. That's going to go its way towards Vegas. That'll be hitting Vegas here in probably a couple hours, if it can hold up. If it can hold up. It's 78 in Vegas. Yep, I see around 78. Yep, 78 here. Got some winds around 10 miles an hour. It's not too bad. Let's see this one here, 24. So I mean, it's a little windy, but nothing crazy. A little bit crazy. Goodness, we've almost been live here for 3.5 hours, guys. That is crazy. Yeah, I feel like this thing is rapidly deteriorating, though. That's good. Right now we're talking sustained winds of 50 miles an hour. Central low here of 997 millibars. Still, as of the latest update. See, sorry I'm late, Andrews. It's alright, Mark. Yeah, I honestly don't know how long we're gonna be live today. Whoa. Yeah, beaches are getting hit hard now. Looks like in towards San Diego. Look at that, 48 mile an hour winds there. 52 here. And a mesonet 53 as well. Yeah. San Diego's coastline's definitely getting hammered pretty good. Do I want some birthday cheesecake? Don't mind if I do. But I'll save it for later. I'll eat it later. If you don't know, that's my mom. Yeah, it's my mom's birthday, by the way. So, let's see here. What's the purple risk? Does it mean danger storm? Purple risk right here means extreme flooding. At least a 70% chance of flooding occurring out there. So obviously, like I said, we have Barstow, Riverside. Yeah, so a lot of those regions: Riverside, Barstow, Desert Hot Springs, Palm Desert, 29 Palms. Those regions out there has a really big flooding threat for today. Where's the storm currently? Says Bing Bong. Right down here in Southern California. It's basically almost parallel here with eastern Los Angeles. Let's see here. You cannot download the cheesecake now, can you? No. What? Your son is killing it. Oh, thank you, Kendra. Very sweet of you. Like I said, yeah, I told you guys I'd be here for y'all. Told you guys I'd be here for y'all, and I made my promise. I've been here for over 3 hours. Like I said, yesterday, I'm really happy. I am really happy that, like I said, we reached so many people yesterday. Like, holy cow. Like, yesterday, we literally reached, like, 42,000 people, which was nuts. I'm definitely thankful I got the word out there for everybody. That's what matters. And like I said, to the 200, almost 300 people who's watching right now, I really appreciate you guys for sticking around here. You know, like I said, it's not easy live streaming this long. It really is not. So, just, you know, once again, I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you guys for being an awesome community. I love every single one of you guys. And whatever it takes for you guys to remain aware and to remain safe, I am all down for it. Starting to get power outages in Bakersfield. Ooh, that's not good. Let me actually look at the power outage reports here. I'm going to go ahead and hop you all over here to the power outages. So as of last update we looked at, it was at 37,000. Oh, back up to 44,000 people. Wow. You know, there's for Del Norte County, literally almost everybody's without power in that county for some reason. I don't know if it's a grid failure or what's going on up there. Let's see here. What is DBZ? It's a radar echo term. Basically, the higher the DBZ, the more heavier the rainfall rate is. Higher rainfall rates for higher DBZ. And the simple screen. Let's see here. Turtle says, everyone stay safe and great job, NW. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. Mr. Reed Timmer's live. Oh, yeah. We know. Pretty sure everybody knows he's out there. That man crazy. But I love Reed. He's cool. He's a cool dude. Alright. Yeah, so I don't know how long I'm going to stream this today, guys. I mean, it is my mom's birthday, too. I should probably go spend time with her. See here. Thank you. I don't know how you say your name. Is it Lionel? Lionel? Sorry if I said your name wrong. I know I did. I'm terrible at pronunciation. Saying thank you. You're very welcome. You're so welcome, guys. Because I care about y'all. I really do. And I just want to make sure y'all are being weather aware out there. Yeah, it looks like it's still coming down pretty good in Los Angeles, central Los Angeles right now. Or western side, I should say. It's a little bit more lighter towards like Garden Grove, Santa Ana area. San Diego, on the other hand, yeah, San Diego's still getting, yeah, it looks like San Diego's getting kind of like light rain, it looks like. So we're getting kind of some light stuff out there. Is Lake Havasu City in the region? Let's see. There we go. Arizona. There's a small chance for flooding, like I said, 15% chance of flooding within 25 miles, but you got to watch out for the winds. That's kind of what I think the main concern is out there. We're getting gusts already up to 43. Down in Yuma, we literally had like winds, I believe, over 60. Pretty sure. Which has been pretty nuts. It's been pretty nuts. All right, let's see here. Alrighty. Still got a lot of flooding ongoing out there. Lots and lots of flooding. That's going to continue all day long. But these winds are weakening. I feel like we already covered the majority of the worst of it, guys. I feel like we covered most of the worst of it. So I think, personally, I don't think we're going to be live too much longer today. Because we've already been live here for 3.5 hours, basically. So I think that's good enough coverage for today. Let's see. Yeah, we'll probably head off here soon. Can I check on Pomona? Let's see here. Pomona. We're talking let's see here. Yeah, we got ourselves a high risk for flooding. They said you have at least a 75% chance of seeing flooding within 25 miles of you. So really good shot for flooding. Winds right now are, they're not too crazy. Probably around 10 miles an hour. It looks like 10 to 15. Yeah, so nothing extremely crazy. Let's see here. But yeah. Turtle says, I hope that Pa Rump will be A-okay. Let me look at that real quickly. This is Nevada. Oh yeah, this is the place in Nevada that has a really good flooding threat too. Like I said, at least a 70% chance of flooding occurring within 25 miles of that region. We might have. Let's see. No, we don't have weather stations out there. We do have some to the north towards Mercury, but winds are fairly weak. Yeah, they don't seem to be too crazy. Winds are a little weak out there. All right. All right. Turtle says bye, everybody. Yeah, guys, I think we're probably gonna head off here soon. It's been a heck of a day. I'm gonna go upstairs and relax. But anyways, y'all, I wanted to go ahead and say thank you all for being here. Thank you guys for hanging around. Like I said, I'd love to be here all day long, but got some things I gotta do here, y'all. Like I said, I really do appreciate every single one of you guys, though. And said I really appreciate every single one of y'all joining us today and being an awesome part of this community. You guys rock. We love y'all. We do. But we'll head off here in about 5 minutes, guys. Head off here in about 5 minutes. So, see, Kendra says thank you. Very welcome. Y'all are very, very welcome. I got to give a big thanks to our donators, too, by the way. We did have a couple donators earlier today. Let's see. Yeah, we had I got to give a massive shout out to Four City for the $100 donation earlier. Like, that was crazy. We had Mud and Rockets. Thank you so much, dude. If you're still here, Mud and Rockets, big thank you. Let's see here. We have Steph. Thank you so much. Ryan, David. Let's see. Elok. We have D Fair, Sherry Perry, Norma. Norma again. And like I said, whenever it comes to it here, we had Crystal, we had Four City with the $100 super chat, and we had Susie as well. Thank you so much. Let's see here. I also got to give a big thank you to our Venmo donators as well. Donators here on Venmo. Let's see here. Who donated today on Venmo? We had ourselves... Let's see here. We had Sanja as well as Laura. Thank you guys so much. Laura, Sandra, you guys are the donors on Venmo today. Susie, Four City, Crystal, Norma. Let's see. Norma again, Sherry, D-Fair, L-Lock, David, Ryan, Steph, and Mud and Rockets. Those are all of the, those are all of the donators we have for tonight. I really appreciate y'all so much. Once again, thank you so much. John says, awesome job, Dave. Thank you so much. Thank you. And it's awesome coverage. Thank you. You're very, very welcome, y'all. Very, very welcome. See cheesecake incoming? Maybe. Maybe in a minute. Maybe in a little bit. All right, you guys. All right, guys. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your night. Like I said, I think we did cover the most of it, the worst of it. Obviously, it's slowing down now. Still a lot of rain is expected. You know, I think we got a good forecast out there, letting y'all know what was happening. We got the word spread out. Very thankful. This should be the last of the system we cover overall, which I'm very thankful for, because this has been one heck of a storm. This has been one heck of a storm here. Once again, past few live streams, glad I got the word out there. We reached literally over 50,000. We reached like nearly 70,000+ people out of this entire event here. Reach out to people. That's good. Glad to see it. Just making sure y'all are prepared. Like I said, anywhere in the country. Like I said, if it's severe weather, if it's winter weather, if it's, tropical cyclones, I'm here for it. And, all right. Well, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your all's night. You guys take care. If you have any questions, we do have a Discord. Join the Discord down in the description. We do have that down there. As well as our Twitter. Follow us on Twitter at NWW116_WX. That is our Twitter. And, all right. Well, yeah, we've been live here for 3.5 hours, basically. We have 4 more minutes till we'll be live for 3.5. So we're going to go ahead and head over here to the ending screen, you guys. Once again, thank you all so much for being here. I wish I'd love to be here for the rest of the stream, or for the rest of this event. But this event's going to be happening for several hours, for actually over a day. I can't stream all of that. So at least I was here for 3.5 hours today. I feel like that's a good amount of coverage. But alrighty. Well, guys, the stream's going to head off here in approximately 2 minutes. Go ahead and say goodbye to your friends and family in the chat. Once again, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. Want to get a huge shout out to, let's go and see here. This was to Four City for the $100 super chat. Very sweet of you, man. Really appreciate that. You're still here. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. All right, you guys. Y'all be safe out there. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Be careful. Like I said, hopefully everything is, hopefully everything is all good to go. With everything. Let's see. Norma with a $35 super chat right at the end. Norma, thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart, Norma. That's so sweet of you. Thank you, Norma, for the 35. That is so sweet. Y'all give Norma a big thank you, guys. That is really sweet of you, Norma. Thank you so much, Norma. Greatly, greatly appreciated. And, all right. See, Jay says, appreciate so much, man. Thank you. You take care. Stay safe. All right. Yeah, y'all be careful out there. Be safe out there. Norma, big shout out to you, too. Thank you so much, Norma. Very, very sweet of you. But, all right. Well, we're going to go ahead and head off here, guys. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your night. Y'all be safe out there. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to join our Discord. Follow us on Twitter. Like I said, ask me questions if you have any, and I'll be happy to answer. All right, guys. Well, stream's now heading off here in about 45 seconds. Y'all take care, and we'll catch you guys later on. See you, my friends. Once again, thank you so much, donators and supporters. All of you guys rock, and all my mods, too. Thank you, guys. And, all right, we'll catch you guys later on. Peace out, my friends. See you later.